Everything good? I'll take that. Oh, well, I'll take that as a yes. So yeah, let's play Clannad again. Whatever, this work exists as a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, plays it out, blah 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 blah. Oh hey, hi official SCIC 2K6. Let's load here. Rays from the no morning sun spill into my room. My eyes sing by the ultraviolet glow. Why did I wake up this early? Hello. Hi AM Pacific 414 Big Boy. Bro, how many AM to make games do you even have? At least 10. I can still make it to school with plenty of time to spare. Now, it's not like I'm late to school because I want to be. I get out of bed and throw some clothes on, getting my day started a little earlier than usual. Stepping over my snoring father's body, I make my way through the living room and out the door. This is a strange sight. Flocks of students from my school are walking about. Then again, this is what it's supposed to be like.
Ohayo! Ohayo!
Greetings pass through the air as I stand there, but not a single person says hello to me. They all just walk by with smiles on their faces. I'm probably invisible to all of them. Hello, hi Jesper, Hi Jesper Junction JRX 4625. Apparently Wilmington and Lester made a 250 unit out of one of their SW1s. That's nice. Which would also mean that if I were to just turn around and wander off, no one would stop me. It'll just run off somewhere.
どこに行くんですか?
Someone tugs on my sleeve. So, someone can see me after all. Whoever it is, they must be like me, another inhabitant of this invisible world.
岡崎さん、学校はこっちです。
Oh, you're right. I had it wrong.
間違えるわけないです。みんなこっちに行ってます。
My IQ is about that of 40. Yeah, and seeing them do that makes me want to go the exact opposite way.
ダメです。やっと遅刻しないで行けるのに。一緒に行きましょう。
What game are you playing today? Clannad? It's a visual novel. Going to school side by side with the girl in this big of a crowd? Just the thought of it is enough to send a shiver down my spine. You go on ahead.
そんなことしないです。岡崎さんが行かないなら、私もここで待ちます。
You'll be late for class.
構わないです。
We stay there for a while, and the number of students walking to school begins to visibly shrink. We're getting pretty tight on time.
今なら何とか間に合います。
Oh, yeah?
はい。
Aren't we invisible anyways? Aren't we so unattractive and unimportant that no one will bother to pay attention to us in the first place? Let's hurry.
はい。
Midway up the hill, I see a girl standing there staring into the sky. It's a face I recognize, making me stop instinctively.
どうしましたか、岡崎さん。あの方、お友達ですか?
Do you play Hearts of Iron 4? I think I have it on my Steam cat. I think I do have it, but I have yet to play it. I do have EU4 though. No, not really. Let's go. Sunahara comes to school right when first period ends. Hey, morning. Hey, morning. You're early today too, huh?
当然。このままじゃ済ませられないからね。
He puts down his bag.
行くぞドベンザだ
He nimbly turns around. You can't beat her, you know, and like I said, revenge is revenge.
そりゃまともにやり合ったらな、別に真剣勝負をしようってわけじゃない。
Excuse me,
頭
how
を
are you
使え
going
ば
to
勝てる
have
方
an
法なんて
dishonest
いくらだ
fight?
って浮かぶもんだぜ。
Why don't you use your head for studying instead?
まあ聞いてくれよ。いい作戦があるんだ。話しながら行こうじゃないか。
Tsunohara says as he walks out of the classroom.
ついてきてくれよ。
He came back. What now? I'm getting tired of you.
まあ聞いてくれよ。いい作戦があるんだ。話しながら行こうじゃないか。
Also, Alaska Railroad has a Big Max with HEP long before Metro got rebuilt Max with HEP. So cool. Maybe I trained slap because I'm almost bored. Ew. Quit repeating yourself.
その作戦とは心理作戦だ。
Don't try so hard to use complicated words.
難しくねえよ。ちゃんと聞け岡崎。
He gripped my shoulder firmly, urging me. Alright, I'll listen, so let me go, you're creeping me out.
そもそもあいつがどうして真面目ぶってるのか、それを考えたんだ。
Once again, he starts walking. And what was your conclusion?
男だ。
What?
あいつも女の端くれだ。あの年になればそりゃ異性に興味を持ち始めるだろうさ。つまりあいつはこの学校に素敵な彼氏を探しに来たってわけだ。
Couldn't she just find one at her old school?
やっぱ頭が良くて将来性のあるやつがいいんだろ。
She's already thinking about the future, huh?
だから異性を意識しまくってるはずだ。そこが弱点というわけだな。
So concretely, what are you going to do?
色仕掛けさ。僕が友よをうまくおだててその気にさせる。これでもうあいつは骨抜き状態、戦闘不能ってわけだ。
I have a bad feeling about this. You're an idiot, aren't you?
なんでだよ。いい作戦じゃんか。
Well, you can do what you want, I
いや、
guess.
そういうわけにはいかないんだな。ここでお前の出番なんだよ。
Nani? Say what now? What?
お前あいつと親しげじゃないか。
Compared to you, at least.
だったらレクチャーしてくれよ。どう口説いたら友よが骨抜きになるかさ。
This is gonna end badly. Anyone who would be able to get a girlfriend without any trouble with that was actually attainable knowledge. Let's go with accept and see what happens. Well, if you insist, then I guess I have no
お
choice.
頼む。うまくやってくれよ。マジで。
It's a joke. Metric can copy your homework. Alaska Railroad sure just change it up a bit so it doesn't look too obvious. Marley, hey, guess what in Gettysburg is going on here? We end up in front of classroom 2B. Tsunohara stops a girl who's trying to enter the classroom and asks her to get to Tomoyo. After a short while, Tomoyo shows up.
なんだまたお前か。もういいだろ。
She looks at Tsunohara with narrowed eyes.
いや、今日は違う。お前の見方が変わったんだ。
どういう意味だ。
First, say something nice about how she's dressed. Look the other way, whispering something to Tsunohara so only he can hear it.
その頭につけてるの似合うな。
そうか。ありがとう。
Well, at least I'm going to my dad's place. Next compliment how she looks in her uniform.
その制服も似合うよな。
そうか。ありがとう。というか気持ち悪いぞ。お前。
She's feeling embarrassed. Things are looking good. You just kidding. Pretty imagine vibes.
何の数字だよそりゃ。
Alright, next up, stretch your arms and stay high. You must be quite popular with all the boys since you're beautiful, make it sound natural.
むちゃくちゃ不自然だろ。
Just say it if you can.
どうした。
いや、こっちの話。
Tsunohara takes a deep breath. It looks like he actually plans on saying it. He starts stretching out.
ああ、友よってこんなに美人だからモテるんだろうな。
なんなんださっきから一体。素直に褒めてくれてるのか、それともけなされているのかわからないぞ。
I don't know how, but the results are even better than I can imagine.
マジかよ。
Next up, while doing Hindu squats, say, I'm actually kind of desperately seeking a girlfriend right now. Make it natural.
ヒンズースクワットしてる時点で不自然だろ。
For Tomio, that's completely natural.
マジかよ。
何がだ。
Screw. When you have a best friend, the best thing to do is to screw with him.
いや、こっちの話。
Sunhara takes a deep breath. He's seriously going to do it. He starts vigorously doing Hindu squats.
ああ、なんだか僕無性に彼女募集
Also,
中っ
can all of
す。
you guys hear me? I think last time, and also is the audio quality good? I think last time I did the stream playing Clannad, but when I watched the replay, somehow the audio was like so loud.
でこのセリフもなんだかおかしいだろ。
Just say it.
文として変だっただろ今のは。
Don't sweat such small stuff. Because of you, it had no effect at all.
僕が悪かったのかよ。
用がないなら戻るぞ。
Not good. This is a critical moment. Take off your pants.
よし。
おかしな奴らだな。
Okay, let's use the killer pickup line then.
ああ、それを待ってたんだよ。
It's I forget to want to make say Tomio-san for now on, please make me breakfast every morning while sparking a bowling pose.
よし。
Sunahara minds pulling a bowling ball to his chest. He then starts forward for a few steps and throws the ball into the
友よさん、これから毎朝
Japanese
僕の朝食を作ってください。
Yep.
でこのポーズに意味なんてあるのか。
No, not really.
ないならやらせるな。
なんだ、やっぱりからかってたのか。
バレたら仕方がねえ。設定必勝。
Sunahara dashes towards
う
her.
りゃ
Ow. Sunahara comes flying towards me due to the force of Tomio's kicks. Ha! I kick him back towards Tomio. Woohoo!
シノ。
悪い、蹴り返されたら止めどころがわからなくなってしまった。ねえあなた。
A girl starts to approach Tomoyo.
私か。
そう、あなた部活入ってる？
いや、入っていないが。
やった。じゃあ柔道しましょうね。
It appears that she knows Tomio's reflexes and now she's trying to recruit
あ
him.
なたがいたら全国が見えるかも。なんて逸材なの。
入らない。
Breakfast every morning? Yikes, bikes. I don't think I can do that every day. She answers coldly and tries to leave.
そんな、待ってよ。
入らないって言っている。
すぐにとは言わないから。
くどいぞ。
The two walk down the corridor as they quarrel.
いい気になりやがって。
I
ああいうの天狗って言うんだよ。
wonder if there are any options that could
次会った
allow
時には
me
覚えておけよ。
get her to join the drama club. She can't hear you, you know. Slippery the Beagle at 40 PHR. I'm not sure if I can do that every morning. Lunchtime, we're eating bread in our usual
2
spot.
週間後一人でも来てくれるでしょうか。
If my mom saw me doing that, she'd probably get, and she'd probably just say something about getting fat or something. 2 weeks from now, that's when the drama club information session is going to be held. Well, the flyers do have the big Dango family on them. I hesitate for a moment, unable to answer.
岡崎さん、
I'm sure it'll be fine. All those Dango released around the school are sitting on their billboards, hard at work. Have some faith.
ですよね。 100人もいるんですから。
I think that's actually our problem. Make a quiet dig at Furukawa's extreme confidence. Damn, my dad always says that's good to have confidence. But it makes even less sense to simply be a fan.
そういえば岡崎さん、
What?
説明会って何をすればいいものなんでしょうか。岡崎さん、
I'd forgotten. She's not the kind of person who can just rise to the occasion and take care of this kind of thing on her own. Furukawa? Let's do some practice right now. Talk about whatever you want. Also, to everybody worried, don't worry, don't worry, there aren't any sexual scenes here, so you can be confident on the next scene not being anything lewd or whatnot. She seemed to have some degree of awareness that she was a club leader, so she'd taken the initiative and decided to stand there. If this were just a few days ago, she probably would have asked me to stand there in her place. What's going on in the very cute game. Clearly this means a lot to her. Her actions confirm that. You can do this, Furukawa. I cheer her on inside my head, but
ですね。
instead of starting her speech, she just waves her hands to and fro, visibly squirming. At this rate, the first bell is going to chime before she even gets started. Hey, Furukawa.
はい。
Looking at you now, it makes me wonder, how are you able to act in plays? She's this bad at talking, this susceptible to pressure. Can she really expect prospective club members to take her seriously? I mean, who wants to join a drama club with a president that can't even overcome their nerves? Talk about a blatant discrepancy. So essentially, these phantom theoretical applicants will be faced with not one, but two glaring problems. First, the big Dango family obsession, obviously. And second, a president who can't talk. And those aren't exactly small, easy to overlook qualms either. Not like that they would want to overlook them in the first place.
岡崎さん、
Let me be straight up with you, Furukawa.
はい。
You don't have any acting skill. So you're gonna need to try like crazy.
はい。
Which means you're gonna need to practice for the information session for a while. And I do mean a while.
わかりました。頑張ります。
She balls her hands into fists. Alichi seems motivated.
あ、トモヤ
Him? Oh, hey, it's the forklift certified girl.
どこ行ってたの？
Just running an errand.
ひょっとしてこれ？
She raises her pinky and grins. It's nothing naughty like that.
なんか疲れてる？
I guess I might actually be a pretty caring guy.
何？それ笑うとこ？
Yeah, go ahead. I order you to laugh! Do you have any idea how long I've been taking to fix that joke? Okay, quit laughing.
何よ、笑えって言ったり笑うなって怒ったり。めんどくね。
You're a pain.
おやおかえり。
Huh? You're here?
ご挨拶だね。まるで僕が教室にいちゃいけないみたいじゃないか。
Well, you really shouldn't be. You're an eyesore.
無駄に二酸化炭素増やすだけでしょ。酸素吐く分雑草の方がマシよ。
I'm no horticulturalist, but do weeds actually produce oxygen?
あんたら言うこときつすぎっす。
Yeah, because you're
って
stupid.
いうか藤林今日なんでいんの？
何よ、私がここにいちゃいけないっての？
そういうわけじゃないけど。もう予令もなったし、自分。
本例はまだでしょ。耳っちいこと言ってると人としての器が知れるわよ。
How long the class period?
僕耳っちいですか？
I'm here.
ミジンコ並みじゃない？
プランクトン。
So yeah, I went to college. Hey, Waterfleet, what's going on over here?
あれって して返事しちゃったよ。
Whatever, just answer me. I'm talking about the group of people over there, not what I know what conceit that
あ
is.
そこは委員長の席あたりだね。
Fujibayashi's? Is there something we need to turn in?
ああ、きっとあれね。占いよ。
Fortune telling.
それにしても相変わらずの人気ね。
Slippery to be cool, FE40PHR. Okay, well, where am I? How did I end up at Jeffsburg Junction
寮の
Railway?
占い。
ひょっとしてあの人だかりの中心って委員長？
Are her fortunes that accurate?
パッとしないように見えても何かしら特技を持っているものなんだね。何するんすか？
妹の悪口は許さないわよ。
褒めたんだよ。痛いっす。
あんた
Your
原
grades
告
and
の成
language
績最悪
class
でしょ。
He fails every exam.
なんでお前が知ってるんだよ。
I saw them in your room. I found a bunch of them when I was finishing under your desk.
僕にプライベートはないんすか？
Well, that's what happens when you let your best friend, your so-called best friend, into your room. Check this guy out. He's concerned about that now?
まったくよね。
ってあんたらおかしいよ。
You're weird.
そうだ。ね、ヘタレ。
誰がヘタレだ。
Since you responded, wouldn't that be
お
you?
前のことかもしれないだろ。
違うわよ。
そうですか。で、なんでしょう。
あんた試しに寮に占ってもらえば。
Oh boy, this.
僕が？
Oh boy,
と
this
もやだって
upcoming
何度も
part is
占
gonna
って
be
もらって
so
るしね。
so good. He's probably won't spoil it.
何
But
占いなの？
you guys are just gonna have to see her for yourself. What does she use? Well. Let me, you're here?
何？そんな人前じゃ言えないような占いなの？
Just do it.
マジ？あの人だかりの中心まで。しかも生で？っていうか、岡崎、お前何度もしてるの？今日お前の妹すごいよ。おとなしいと思ってたけど実はすごい大胆な子なんすね。
ともや、あんた傭兵に何言ったの？
Nothing.
僕もちょっと占いしてもらってくるよ。あ、手は洗ってからの方がいいかな。
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just go in there and squeeze him.
男らしいね。行ってくるよ。
なんであいつ手をワキワキさせてんの？
Guess he thought I was serious when I told him she's telling fortunes and depressed. Oh no.
寮に何する気よ？
Sunahara abuse is so funny.
そうだったの？
相手見て冗談を言いなさいよ。幼稚園児に通じても傭兵に通じるわけないでしょ。
言い切られるとすごく心が痛いんですけど。
Sorry, that was silly of me.
そこで謝られると認められたみたいでかなり辛いっす。
Hey, come on, cheer up. Go ask Fujibayashi to tell you your fortune. She uses playing cards in her fortune telling. Look, perhaps you'll still have a ray of hope left somewhere in the
今
future.
は見えないのかよ。見えるのって顔は何？
だってね。
Yeah.
ちくしょう！絶対将来お前らよりビッグになってやるからな。
Saying that, he runs out of the classroom. Hey, where are you
マジ
going?
か。
Guess a kindergartner really is more
だ
mature.
からさっきそう言ったでしょ。
That aside, your sister's fortunes aren't really accurate at all, alright?
わかった？
Well, yeah.
本人には言っちゃダメだからね。
I'm not going to.
ねえ、ところでさ、
Besides, I
あんた
forgot.
って誰か好きな子いんの？
Oh, what's with that all of a sudden?
なんとなく。
Thought you would ask, huh?
ほら、不良ってさ、意味もなくかっこよく見えたりするらしいでしょ？だから大体彼女持ちじゃない？
I wonder where she got that impression from. That's an unusual bias you have there.
違うの？
At the very least, that's pretty hard to manage here at this school. You're asking for the teacher's attention by going out with a delinquent.
ひょっとしてあんたそんなこと気にして彼女作らないとか？
That's not really why. There aren't any girls who are strange enough to want to go out with me now, are there?
いたら付き合うの？もしさ、あんたのこと好きって子がいたら。
Depends on the girl. I answer after briefly considering it. Well, that's only natural. I have the right to pick who to go out with too. Jill considers my answer, her finger covering her
それも
lips.
そうね。来るもの拒まずなんてやつだったら惚れちゃった子の方がかわいそうだもんね。
She folds her arms and nods in agreement. So why'd you ask all of a sudden?
別に特に意味はないわよ。
Outside, what about you? You with anyone yourself?
何言ってんのよ。この私よ。
Yeah, what about you? Her smile freezes. Say something.
まあいいじゃないそんなこと。なんていうかほら私がその気になれば彼氏の一人や二人なんてボボーンとさ。
Right to my foot. If you're trying to avoid the subject, that just means you don't have anything to say.
何よこの顔は。
Nothing.
私はあんたと違って作らないだけなんだからね。一緒にしないでよ。
Well, I'm not trying to get a girlfriend either, don't get me wrong.
なあもうああ言えばこういう。
That goes for you too. A bell rings to signal the start of afternoon classes. I take my seat, knowing that I'm stuck at this desk for the next however long. Hearing the same sound, Kyo dashes out of the classroom.
Oi, Okazaki.
A voice calls out to me right as the period ends, but I quickly realize it's just my teacher. It's like a good student, I decide to ignore
聞
it.
こえないのか、Okazaki?
Yeah, I'm deaf. What is it? I raise my head while answering him, a tone of distrust and annoyance heard in my voice. My homeroom teacher walks right up to me.
角原はどこだ？
Tsunohara? I look at the desk right next to mine. He's right, Tsunohara's not there. Who
探
knows?
して連れてきてくれないか？
What? Me?
そう、お前だ、岡崎。お前なら見当がつくんじゃないのかと思ってたよ。
Nope, nothing coming to mind.
そうか。なら、お前を代わりに呼ぶことになるぞ。
Where
もちろ
to?
ん、職員室だよ。
Why?
岡崎、お前は自分の遅刻の数を知ってるのか？
I'm not as bad as Tsunohara though, at least I show up for lunch.
そういうの50歩100歩と言うんだぞ。とにかく角原がいないんだったら順番としてはお前になるんだよ。
Vehicle F40 PHR 281 bro got so embarrassed after that. What a depressing situation this is. Well, if it means I can skip class after this, it seems wise just to Juja as he says and look for Tsunohara. Okay, I understand. I'll go find him. I turn around and start
おい
walking.
岡崎、今からじゃないぞ。授業が終わってからだぞ。
I pretend to not hear that last bit. Now I've got plausible deniability and can blame him if I get scolded for skipping out the rest of the day. I assumed that Tsunohara was around during lunch, but I'm not sure if he was around to take 5th period. I slept through the whole thing. That would mean he ran off after telling us he was going to make it big. I don't have a clue where he could have gone off to. I started losing interest in finding out him. Someone was tapping on my back. From the armpit to the waist. What do you want? I turn around just in time to catch the sight of a girl running away. I recognize the figure. It must be the wood carving girl I met yesterday. She's some kind of a pervert. Again. I decide to stop walking and see what happens. Not letting go of the opportunity, she keeps touching all over the place. Passing female student can't hold in her laughter as she's looking at us. That's my girl. What? She taps there again. So you're interested in that? Don't grab it! Perhaps my voice she loses her balance and falls on behind. Now she's standing up, tapping lightly on her shoulder to brush off the dust. Catching her should be a piece of cake now. After all that, now she's turning her back on me. Too slow! Got her arm. Got some business with me? Or have you finally awakened to gender differences at your age?
ナイフを探して。
Knife? Oh, right. That. Excuse me. Totally. What? Someone. Give me a sec. Never mind. So she was searching my body for it?
返してください。
How about your hand?
もう痛くないです。治りました。
But it's still got a bandage on it.
これは念のためです。
Well, then shake my hand. She's trying to endure it. Next, high five. She's still trying to endure it. Very well, boxing training. You be the trainer, just pose like this. I make her put her hands up in front of her chest. I'll punch her hand saying jab, jab, straight to you, so you have to apply with 1, 2, 1, 2. Got it?
はい。
Are you ready?
はい。
She closes her eyes. What kind of trainer closes their eyes now? Open your eyes and brace yourself.
はい。
Her reluctant face is now equipped with round open eyes, making for a rather spectacular sight. Here we go.
はい。
I'll hit with 100% power. Ready for it?
はい。
Jab, jab, straight! I suppose seeing so.
ワンツー。ワンツー。
Very slowly, I put the knife into her
ワン
hand.
ツー。ワンツ
She's still going at it. Look, I gave you back the knife.
ー。え、
If you hurt yourself, I'll come and take it away again. Got it? Just be careful so you won't go through this whole ordeal again.
はい。
Bye then. Say goodbye without looking at her face and start walking away. Wandering around at random is just getting boring. I begin to think about where he could be. Nothing comes to mind. Honestly, I don't really care where he is at this point. I can always get back to class right before it ends. I'll just go where I feel like going. Theater closes, the room is right in front of me, but my attention calls to the side. Peek inside through the glass panel on the door. There she is. Unsurprisingly, a girl is sitting inside working diligently on her carving. Okay. Even after classes are over, that idiot still doesn't show his face. It's nothing out of the ordinary for him though, so I won't dwell on it too much. I head to the drama club room by myself. Across the hallway, a number of students are making a high-pitched racket. Man, shut up already! I tried to walk past them when someone grabs my arm.
おい、助けてくれないか？
It's Tomoyo. Two students are grabbing her other arm.
柔道部に入りましょう。
男子柔道部主将の私からもお願いする。
She's being enticed into the judo club again. Moreover, they've increased in numbers.
こいつらしつこいんだ。
You guys need to shut up already! The guy looks me in the face. I stand there glaring steadily at him. And once he gives in and diverts his
坂
glaze,
上さん、別の場所に行こう。
he tries to grab Tomoyo and leave. Let's go, Tomoyo. I call out to her from behind. He stops. Let's go, Tomoyo. I slowly repeat it once more.
うん。
Tomoyo nods and the male student's hand that has been holding on to her falls down faintly. I turn my back on them and start walking. Tomoyo quickly runs up to me and follows.
感心したぞ。お前、やるときはやるんだな。相手は柔道部の主将だったんだぞ。
Even so, I'm still his upperclassman.
そうか。忘れていた。
I'm your upperclassman too, by the way.
うん。 そうなるな。
He's not acting reserved at all. Though you better clear up this misunderstanding later.
何をだ？
You should probably have a rough idea of how those people misinterpreted our relationship.
今更だな。休み時間だって合ってるじゃないか。
Sunahara's with us during break. Right now it's just the two of us, and even worse, it looks like we're about to go out somewhere.
ああ、そうか。お前は二人が付き合っているように思われてると言いたいんだな。
You're really slow, aren't you?
迷惑か？
Huh? Me? I'm not really dating anyone right now, so it doesn't really matter. But like I said before, isn't your situation different?
実は私もいない。
No, what I mean is, aren't you aiming to join the student council?
ああ、
In that case, you won't want to have strange rumors circulating around you right now, right?
そんな噂関係ないだろ。
I see. Well, if that's what you think, you go do whatever you want.
どうしてそんな突き放した風に言うんだ？やっぱりお前が嫌なんだな。じゃあ戻って撤回してくる。
She stops walking and turns around. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter to me. Even if rumors spread, they'll go away soon enough anyways.
本当にそう思っているか？
She asks, turning to only her head. I really do.
そうか。
Finally satisfied, she turns back toward me.
私もそう思うぞ。いちいち気にしてたら疲れるだけだからな。
Give me a sec. Hey Harrison, High Official Gaming with Edgar.
気が合うな。
Do we? We start walking in. So, how far do you plan on following me?
帰るんだろ？
I still have some business out somewhere.
なんだ、そうなのか。帰るんだとばかり思っていた。用はなんだ？
I don't really need to tell you, do I?
うん、そうだな。言わなくてもいい。
Okay.
ただ、さっきのやつらもお前がいなくなった途端また現れるかもしれないからな。時間を合わせて一緒に帰りたいと思っただけだ。さっきのようにかっこよく守ってくれたら助かる。
Yeah, that doesn't sound too... Wait a second. Wouldn't that mean I'd have to be near you all the time from now on?
毎日のように休み時間は来てるじゃないか。同じことだろ。
That was something Sunahara decided all on his own, and I don't know when he's going to stop doing it.
そうか。そうだったな。自分で振り払うとしよう。
Though I do think that guy's been enough of a pain for you
あ
already.
のバカか？
Yeah, it would be pretty hypocritical of me if I just idly stood by while Sunahara tries to put the moves on her, while saying I'm worried that rumors about us would sabotage Tomio's chance to join the student council. I guess it's about time for you to make him stop.
お前は本当に暇なだけだったんだな。
She says, dumbfounded.
自分で言うほど悪いやつじゃないんじゃないのか？
What I said about myself was just what people see me as.
そうか。悪いやつじゃなかったんだな。
That being said, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm a good guy either.
そうだな。じゃあ私は帰る。
Is it alright if we don't walk home together?
もういい。走って帰る。
Okay, well, see you later. Do your best.
今日は助かった。
Yeah. I rush to the drama club's room. Furukawa is already waiting inside. She sees my face and smiles.
これから練習ですね。
We're not practicing a play, you know. We're practicing your introduction speech.
分かってます。それでもなんか一つの
Hi,
ことを
Psycho Blood.
するために集まるのってワクワクします。しないですか？
I can't really say I know what you're talking about. Hey, don't you think it'd be a good idea if you decide on what you're gonna say ahead of time?
そうですね。暗記は得意ですから、それならできると思います。
The only memorization I'm good at is memorization of a bunch of train-related things, especially of the Rio Grande and of the ski train. I'm not gonna help you decide what to say or how to say it, though. I don't know a thing about drama. If anything, I want you to teach me about it.
私 だって同じです。
I hate having no privacy.
演劇をやりたいだけで詳しいことなんて実は何一つ知らないです。
A bombshell has just been dropped by the president of the drama club. Hey, Furukawa,
はい、
why do you want to be in plays?
好きだからです。
What about them do you like?
楽しいと思いました。みんなで演技するのって。私、小さい頃から学芸会とかそういうのことごとく欠席しちゃって、
During
だから
sports festivals?
絶対演劇部に入ろうってそう思ってたんです。3年間演劇頑張ろうって。でも 1,2 年生の頃はそれどころじゃなくって、3年生はずっと休んじゃって。
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. In other words, her enthusiasm for being in plays is basically just a desire to work with others in a group. She wants to be a part of something where everyone comes together to accomplish a single common goal. And by doing that, she'd then be able to realize the dreams that has gone unfulfilled all this time. The ski train of 40 PHs got sent to Algoma Central, which is now the Agawa Canyon Railway. Railroads in Canada don't use railroad. That's all.
ただ好きなだけです。
Though some railroads here in the States do use railway. Furukawa lets out a small sigh, then presses her hands to her chest. She must have spoken for too long. She seems tired. She's this frail, this fragile. Yet she's trying to charge forward. How could you ignore her after seeing that? I certainly wouldn't be able to. You pass. So I tell her that.
はい、
Just use that as your speech, what you just said. It's kind of short, but I get this feeling that you were able to say exactly what you wanted to there.
それは慰めですか？
No, I'm serious. I'm not the kind of guy to beat around the bush.
ですよね。たまにぐさりときます。
They were originally owned by CN, but they're owned by Waco as of now. Imagine if Amtrak 281 was restored to its Amtrak Phase 2 appearances, no preserved Amtrak locomotives in Phase 2. This might be a bit controversial, but I like Phase 2 F40s more than Phase 3 F40s. Yeah, so you can believe me when I say that. The only problem is
はい、
whether you'll be able to say the same thing when it's time for the actual meeting.
そうですね。
You tend to fold under pressure, right?
はい、弱いです。
Question that pops into my mind next loops all the way back around the beginning of our conversation. Then how are you gonna be able to act in plays? Furukawa continues to practice for the information session.
一つのことをみんなで頑張る。それは素晴らしいことだと思います。一緒に頑張ってみませんか？
We decide to end it on that note. Her words are clumsy, but I have a good feeling about her tone. It's eager, genuine. Question. I raise my hand pretending to be a new student.
はい、どうぞ。
What kind of guys are you into? Let's not ask that for now. What kind of plays are we gonna do? There are lots of different kinds of plays out there, though I don't know what they are. This is probably the one thing that any potential applicant would want to know most.
どんな演劇ですか？
Oh, how about a play about saving a railway line, especially a historical railway line? That could be a play I'd be interested in.
あるんですか？
I'm going home.
あ、待ってください。
Give me an answer then. Just say something.
はい、ですね。それは楽しい劇です。
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? So once I make you laugh? Comedies?
いえ、決して笑えるという意味では。でも笑えないというわけでもなく。
Plays that make you cry?
泣けると言いますか、泣けなくもなくと言いますか。
Funny or sad? Which is it?
中間ぐらいです。
She's tried to cover for it with her smile. I'd probably get annoyed if I weren't for the fact that she's so cute right now.
よかったですか？
Well, I'll say this, you at least gave it a shot. If you clam up, you'll just make people nervous. So as long as you're sincere about trying to answer their questions, they'll at least be able to see your excitement.
はい、伝われば嬉しいです。
That's about all you have going for you right now, after all. You continue practicing for another hour or so. Furukawa's voice starts to get hoarse, so he decides to stop for today. Oh, come on, just drink some water. I see a familiar guy ahead of us on the street. It's Tsunohara. What's he doing here at this hour? Furukawa's to my side. These two are the last people in the world I want to have introduced to each other. Furukawa, let's go! I grab Furukawa's hand and tug. She seems to be focused on something else, so she stumbles. Barreling to the ground, she lands on her hands and knees. In other words, I guess you could say she just flat out fell. The worst. The other students leaving school look our way. I feel like running away by myself. Sorry, are you okay? But I couldn't possibly do that. I asked Furukawa if she's alright before offering her my hand again.
いえ、ちょっとびっくりしただけです。すみません。
She grabs my hand and stands up. Did you skin your knee?
いえ、赤くなってるだけで血は出てないです。大丈夫です。
Alright.
人助け関心だね。
Oh, you mother!
なんかおごらせようよ。
He pokes my side. Shut up! Go away!
なんでチャンスじゃん。起こしてやったんだろ。
ジュースぐらいならいいですけど。
Furukawa replies to us after watching our whispering.
ラッキー。
何がいいですか？お茶でいいですか？
透明色のコーク。あれ面白いしいんだよね。
Even though Ogawa Canyon Railroad is in Canada, Walk still uses the railroad term in the name. Oh. Are you
わ
jealous
か
or
りまし
something? She actually seems to enjoy the idea of buying someone a drink.
た。岡崎さんもいりますか？
No
わ
way.
かりました。
Furukawa then walks off towards the vending machine.
岡崎さんなんであの子お前の名前知ってるの？
Beats me.
ふーん。
As soon as she gets the can, she comes running back to us.
はい、買ってきました。
うん、サンキュー。
Tsunohara takes it, cracking it open on the spot a second later. Just hurry up and get out of here! He starts choking the drink wildly like a man dying of thirst.
私、古川渚と言います。岡崎さんにはいつもお世話になってます。
You weren't supposed to say that! Furukawa begins to introduce herself without any prompting.
岡崎さんのお友達の方ですよね。私、演劇部を作ろうと思いまして、それで手伝ってもらってます。でも、岡崎さんは部員ではないです。私だけです。私、部長なんです。
She's telling him everything.
マジ？
Yep, that's right. I have no choice but to come clean.
昨日放課後見ないと思ったらこれね。
He makes an unpleasant giggle.
しかも演劇部ね。また部活なんて忌まわしいものに興味を持つなんて驚いたよ。お前部活してる連中なんて吐き気がするほど嫌いだと思ってたんだけど。
Furukawa looks my way. I suddenly feel the impulse to punch Tsunohara right in his stupid mouth! That's how much I wish he wouldn't talk about this.
それが最初に僕らが意気投合したところじゃん。そんな怖い顔すんなって。とりあえず炭酸で腹も膨れたし、僕は寮に戻るかな。
Tsunohara tosses the can into the trash and walks off looking satisfied.
岡崎さん、今お友達が言っていたことって。
I knew she'd be the kind of person who let that affect her. I was on the basketball. I was on the basketball team in middle school. I was on the varsity squad, but I got in a big fight with my father right before my last game, and I ended up injured, so I couldn't play. I quit after that. Hey, you think those two FA69 PHECs will get preserved? Maybe, but I don't even know if they're still around. I quit after that. Why am I telling her my life story like this? I mean, just how badly do I want to tell Furukawa my sob story of a life? Do you have to sometime do you want to come and hear me whine? I am just one of those melodramatic fools. I forget the lyrics of the song. What I want her? Validation or something?
なら手助けしたいです。
I'm not surprised to hear those
ま
words.
た学校生活に希望を持てるように
You're eternally hopeful.
私のように
She hides her face, she must be blushing. Your brother wants to add thanks to you. I only now realize how masochistic my confession was. I never wanted her to touch that scar. I could feel my face getting red. I see. It'd be nice if that could happen. So look up at the sky. Shines silver beyond the roofs of the town's buildings. Wait for the wind to blow in my face and cool me down. 3 years ago, life at school was going great for me. I was captain of the basketball team. Because of my athletics, I pretty much had any and every high school open to me to choose from. So the plan was to pick a good one and keep playing basketball once I got there. But that path was suddenly cut off. It was because of the fight I had with my father. It started over my appearance, or maybe it was how my shoes were messy by the front door. Either way, it was something stupid like that. Regardless, we started shoving each other, which eventually escalated things into a fight. And I hit my right shoulder against the wall. No matter how intense the pain got, I stayed stubborn, just shoved myself in my room, refusing to do anything about it. By the time I did go to the doctor, it was already too late. I'd never be able to raise my arm above my shoulder again. The sky is overcast. My mood drops like an anvil out of a third-floor window. Maybe it's the weather's fault. I hear the sound of approaching footsteps.
岡崎さん、おはようございます。
Furukawa naturally walks up by my side. Yeah, good morning. Those are the only words I say to her before falling silent.
岡崎さん、一つ提案です。
When we get to the bottom of the hill, Furukawa starts to talk. What is it?
今日の放課後はバスケをしましょう。
What? Who's this we?
岡崎さんと私の2人です。
Huh?
放課後グラウンドで待ってます。私バスケットボール持って待ってます。
What a foolish idea. What are you, stupid? No wait, I have to say it. No wait, I have to say it like George Carlin. What are you, fucking stupid?
私これでも運動神経いいんです。
What? That's not what I meant.
下投げならシュートだって打てます。ドリブルも立ったままならできます。
That would make you unathletic.
あれ？そうなんですか？
Maybe hit up the RN to see if they'd be interested in both units, and after all, they did take CNW 77,009 from them. The foam apocalypse will commence tomorrow. Oh dear. So don't bother, you're not cut out for it. Just focus on the drama
でも
club.
岡崎さんにも知ってほしいです。
No what?
一生懸命になれることです。
Concept that's further removed from my life than just about anything else I can think of. The idea of working hard towards something seems unimaginable to me after what I've gone through. Which one of us here ended up with a whole lot of nothing to show for all their efforts? Thought makes me sick. If you want to play, go on your own.
いえ、2人がいいです。
I'm going straight home today, alright? After telling her that, I head to my class. Rest in peace, Horseshoe Curve. I'll see Sunahara. He'll probably show up late like he always does. When first period ends, Tsunohara appears with bloodshot eyes.
よし友よにドロンジョだ
Wait, oh my god!
なんだっていいんだよもう
So what? So what kind of plan do you think of this time?
人質作戦さほら
Excuse me, what?
よく漫画やドラマであるだろ少しでも手出ししてみろこの子が傷つくことになるぜってやつそれをあいつの持ち物でやってやる
So where are you going to steal?
そうだな原告の教科書なんてどうだ少しでも手出ししてみろこの芥川の顔にヒゲが生えるぜって感じでな
I think she'll just kick you without even wasting a breath, though.
そん時は作家
They're
の
just
顔が
sitting
全員
around
ヒゲさ
at an REX. Ah. So the second worst thing apart from latex. In your return, you'll get shredded. Just like every locomotive had latex.
あいつの持ち物が道連れにできれば本望さ
Is your life that not important?
恐ろしい男だと言ってくれよ
Yeah, you're terrifying, alright. Sonaro takes a magic marker from his pen case and takes off the cap. He then links the tip of the marker with his tongue. You're writing on your tongue, you know.
やべ取れるかな
It was a half-baked attempt at acting like a villain.
じゃあ行くか
Just give up already.
あどうしてあいつがやめてヒゲはやめてって泣き叫ぶところ見たくないの
You definitely won't be seeing that. We've already proved it time and time again
何
anyways.
が
And she's really strong.
ちょっとはできるね
You only started this because you thought a woman couldn't be stronger than a man, so where is there any reason to continue on?
強いわけありません
Didn't you just admit it?
ちょっとはできるって言ったんだよ見極めるのはこれから
Apparently latex still has 85.95. Well, if you're at the point you'd do something so cowardly as take a hostage, she's stronger than you at least. So if you stop right now, I think you can at least leave with your pride intact.
卑怯だなんてちょっとしたジョークじゃん
In that case, stop it. It's not funny.
やっぱそうかな笑えると思ったんだけどな
Tsunohara gets back into his seat and lets himself fall flat on his desk and remains motionless like that for a while. I guess it must have been a great shock having finally proven that Tomio is stronger than him. In the middle of class, what's that? Look outside the window as everything the teacher says goes in one ear and out the other. As classes have started, there's nobody around the school gate. There's something near the gate I don't recognize. What is it? Since it's moving, it's likely an animal, but I can't say for sure what it is. It's too big to be a cat, yet too round to be a dog. A raccoon? Well, its tail is just too short for that. The pattern on its body is rather unique. It was patterned like vertical stripes. In any case, the animal-like thing is happily rubbing. Is that its face gets launched to gate. The way that it's taking small but quick steps is rather cute. The MDF-69PHAC was an experimental locomotive built in 1988 in a joint venture between the MD and Siemens. It was designed to test AC locomotive technology. Only 2 examples of this locomotive were made. The bell rings.
岡崎どこ行くんだよ
There's something bugging me.
面白いこと
Probably something boring.
僕も行くよ
Don't, you'll just get in the way.
そう言うなよ教室にいたって一人じゃ退屈なんだ
You don't have any friends, don't you? Do you?
あんたに言われたくないよ
Should be around here. Wonder where it went. I really want to know what kind of animal that was.
何か探し物なの
That's not really Huh? Something's rubbing against my legs.
ぷいぷい。
おい岡崎、それ何？
ぷいぷい。
No idea. What's this animal? It's neither a dog nor a raccoon and it has vertical stripes on its back. They look more horizontal to me.
ぷい。
かわいすぎる。
Yeah, it has the charm that cats and dogs don't have.
触っても平気かな？
Well,
Come on,
at least cats have a charm because it's used as a chassis system logo. Well, since it came to us, I don't think it's hostile.
じゃあ触ろう、撫でよう、タコ。
Tsunohara reaches his hands out to touch the small animal.
ぷいぷい。
逃げんなよ。
When his hand almost touches a small cute animal.
あ、
Huh? I turn around to face the familiar voice. Wait, so Latex wants to send 8595 to the B&O Rare Museum like CSX originally planned? That sounds a little unbelievable to me, not gonna lie. As I do so, something flies by.
No!
When I look down at my feet, I find a Japanese-English dictionary tumbling across the ground. By the way, Tsunohara, whose nose is bleeding, is also tumbling across the ground.
ついでってなんだよ。
Don't read my mind.
あーいてて、なんてもんが飛んでくるんだ。当たりどころが悪かったら死んじゃうぞ。てか一体誰が？なんだよ。
As he tries to get up, he gets kicked to the ground again. Before I can say anything, he flips through the air and hits the ground again. Watch out.
遅いっす。
Tsunohara abuse is so funny. It's so good.
ぷいぷい。
たく、うちの
Oh,
子
hey.
に何する気よ。
Oh hey, it's the girl who's forklift certified. The culprit from whom Tsunohara received that magnificent kick says, as her long hair flutters in the wind, "My pet?
そう、私のペット。
You mean this round thing?
ぷいぷい。
かわいいでしょ。
Is it some new breed of dog or raccoon?"
あんたの目、節穴にビー玉詰まってんの？これのどこが犬やタヌキに見えんのよ。
What is it then?
ブリンコよ。
Pig shit?
殺すわよ。
Oh right, she can get away with murdering me and killing me is in compliance with those Shabbat regulations. Don't say that with a smile, it's creepy.
ブリンコ。それともウリボウの方が馴染みあるかしら。
Ah, well, what is it? Is it a baby or something?
イノシシの子よ。
ぷいぷい。
何よ。
It's a pet?
そうよ。
ぷい。
言いたいことがあるならはっきり言いなさいよ。
You serious?
大マジよ。あ、名前聞きたい？めっちゃくちゃ可愛いわよ。
Let's hear it.
ボタンっていうのめっちゃプリチーでしょ。
ぷい。
Sounds pretty delicious.
なんて？
Nope, never mind.
いてて、鼻っ面が焼けるように痛いぞ。
Pig shit, lol. You awake?
ああ。ところでボタン鍋がどうしたって？味噌なら寮に戻らないとないよ。それとさっき僕蹴られたみたいだけど、靴の底と一緒に薄い水色のが迫ってきたんだ。あれってきっとパン。
忘れろ！聞こえた？
I didn't hear a thing. I was kind of momentarily deaf. I didn't have any other choice. So what's that piglet doing here?
私に会いに来たんでしょ？
ぷいぷい。
You still have class, right? What are you going to do?
そうなのよね。
ぷいぷい。
あのねボタン、私まだ帰れないの。
ぷい
だから家でおとなしくしといて。
ぷい
学校終わったらすぐ帰るからさ。
ぷい。
大丈夫。 家まではこいつがちゃんとついてってくれるから。
Hey, why are you pointing at me?
この子散歩大好きだから見張ってないとどこに行くかわからないのよ。だから監視役。
What?
どうせ授業なんて聞いてないでしょ。だったらちょっとは人のためになるようなことした方が言う。
You're kidding me. I can sleep in class. You mean to tell me that there's something more important than that?
つべこべ言わない。言ってくれたら。
Leave it to me! I found my chest in agreement. But I don't know where you live.
ああ大丈夫。ちゃんとボタンが案内してくれるわよ。あんたは車とかカラスとか目つきの悪いパン屋のおっちゃんに気をつけてくれればいいだけ。
So what if something happens to him?
そんなの決まってんじゃない。あんたの寿命が著しく短くなるだけよ。
Oh God. I really wish she would stop saying ominous things so casually. Is anything okay for lunch?
食堂にあるものならね。
I'll take you up on that.
私が学校にいるうちに帰ってくればね。
Okay, let's go, Piglet. Speeds off quickly. Whoa, he's surprisingly fast.
ほらほら置いてかれるわよ。
Okay, I'll leave that guy lying over there to you.
5分もすれば目覚ますわよ。
I guess that's true.
プヒープヒー。ほら呼んでるわよ。
Oh, damn, wait up, my lunch!
物騒なこと言ってんじゃないわよ。
You say so many disturbing things. It's pretty close! I yell and run after the small animal. So... After I'd run for several minutes, I completely lost sight of the baby boar. Well, I'm dead. Kyo might as well run over me with her forklift. This is bad. Hell, it's not a matter of being treated to lunch anymore. Okay, might as well mention that to her so that she can get her official OSHA certification by getting killed by forklift. Guess all I can do now is hope that's the case. Even if I look, I don't think I'd be able to find him. Guess I'll just try to kill some time, then go back to school. I returned to school after fourth period and homeroom were over. Only students who had club activities were still around. Just try not to bump to kill. Oh no!
おかえり。ボタンはちゃんと送り届けてくれた？
Of course!
そう、ありがとう。じゃあ約束だし。言ったと思うけど、食堂限定だからね。
Nah, it's fine.
なんで？
I got hungry on my way, so I brought something to eat. I'm okay right now.
今はって日変わったらおごんないわよ。
Well, I guess we can't help it.
なんか怪しいわね。
Anyways, I'm fine.
あ、
I turn around, dart down the hallway as if I'm running away from her. I'm dead. I am so fucking dead. Eventually.
岡崎、やっと戻ってきたかよ。
To say he was kidnapped and say you were drugged. Nah, she'd kill me either way. Oh, you've come back to life. Impressive.
復活も何もやられてねえっての。よけてる。
When you say that casually, I almost feel like believing you. What should I do? Say
お願いし
please.
ます。
Okay, you dodged everything. It was amazing.
まあね。よし、じゃあどっか遊びに行こうぜ。たまには他校の女性とナンパするとかさ。
It's gonna start raining soon.
嘘。
Look at how ridiculously cloudy it is outside.
そんな
Excuse me.
楽しい土曜の夜のサタデーナイトフィーバーが。
You're being awfully redundant.
おい篠原、
It's our homeroom teacher's voice.
今日こそは職員室まで連行だ。
I guess you're history, Harrison, but remember you, don't worry. He weaves his way through the desks towards us.
やべ。
Just let me handle this. You jump out the window and run.
あんって死ぬよ。
Okay, then I'll starve for time, so you go buy me some melon bread and juice.
あん ってパシリかよ。
捕まえたぞ。
Our teacher grabs Sunahara by the shoulder.
うわ岡崎とアホアホコントやってる間に。
お前らほんと仲がいいな。なんなら二人一緒に。
I'm going home. I'm already in the hallway. As I leave, I hear Sunahara roar, "Are you deserting me?" Throughout the window, I look up at the clouds in the sky. I wonder if Furukawa is waiting on the ground somewhere, basketball held to her chest. I don't see anything like that from here, so I just keep staring into the gray abyss above, hoping that it doesn't rain. It's the least I could pray for.
岡崎、
Just then, someone calls my name. I look around and it's Tomoyo.
本当にやめさせてくれたんだな。今日は何もなかった。
Yeah, things will be alright from now on, because it's already been proven you're the stronger one. I wonder how she would respond if I said something like that.
うん、助かったぞ。でもあれだけ賑やかだったからな。寂しくも感じた。
Why is that? I mean, you have friends of your own, right?
もちろんいる。みんないいやつらだ。あいつらを悪く言うつもりはない。けど少し上品だな。お前たちはバカでいい。
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Do you come to school in order to become refined like the rest of them? Probably should just ignore people like us.
もう関わってしまったじゃないか。
Despite us being bad people?
嫌なやつでもだ。挨拶ぐらいはする。ああ、ちなみに嫌ってなんかいないぞ。
You mean towards
い
Sunahara?
や、まあ、あいつもだ。
You sure are big-hearted.
うん、そうだ。広いぞ。母性愛に満ち溢れているんだ。これは実に女の子らしいと思わないか？
Girl? No, it's more like old womanish.
失礼だな。年下だ。
Ah, you're right, I'd forgotten.
なんか不服そうだな。
No?
あ、話はここまでだ。今日はクラスメートのやつらと帰るんだった。待たせたら悪い。
Yeah, you should get going.
厄介払いをするようだな。もっと名残惜しそうに見送れ。
In that case, please don't go!
そう言ってもらえると嬉しいが、残念だな。約束は守る。じゃあな。
She turns around and walks down to leave. I head in the opposite direction towards the school's entrance. I see her Furukawa there. She's standing motionless, waiting as she holds a ball to her chest. I don't want to tell her the reason why I quit playing basketball. She'll probably keep trying to get me to play until she hears it. What a bad situation to be in. She'll probably go home once it gets dark, so... I inside the crowd of students who don't participate in after-school activities before leaving school. The door opens with a click.
うわ誰かいる。
Welcome back.
お前ね、勝手に人の部屋に上がり込むな。
That can't be good.
びっくりするだろ。
Next time I wait for you, I'll do my best corpse impression.
怖えよ。
Sunahara closes the door and takes off his jacket.
たく、みっちり絞られたよ。ちなみに次はお前な。お前実家こっちなんだから訪問されるぞ。
Are you serious?
まだ進学させる気でいるからね。
You think they'll let you go to university? No way.
お前もだよ。ああ、やっぱ降ってきたな。
Sunahara looks up at the sky through his window.
これじゃどこにも行けないじゃん。昼間っから男と部屋で二人きりなんてな。
If you don't like it, then leave.
僕の部屋でしょ。
Well, it's better than being alone, isn't it?
まあね。
Right? That's why the two of us should play a crazy game. We'll run totally naked through the rain. When it rained, the workmen ran naked. They make you clean your clothes off and go dancing in the rain.
負けたスノハラって負けた岡崎は。
Rusty looked up and shit himself. All right, here goes. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
よし勝った。
Damn it. Okay, once more. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
よっしゃ2連勝
Hurry up and lose. I want you out there running. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
どうだ3連勝って僕が走るまでじゃんけんを続けるだけのゲームなんすかね
XD. Yeah, that's actually from Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry, and a video from Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry 3. Pretty much.
それって絶対いじめっすよね
I'm surprised you stopped being my friend. You haven't stopped being my friend at this point since I'm basically bullying you for a while. Two of us are sprawled out in Sooner House, 4 we're just reading magazines. I can't tell by the sound of the rain that it's coming down harder now.
こりゃ外の部活は全部休みだねラグビー部戻ってくるかも頼むからおとなしくしててくれよ
There's no way she'd be waiting in this rain, right? Staying out in rain this heavy would be awful after all, right? Right? I'm heading out. Let's stand up.
え裸で雨の中走ってくんの
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Minus the naked part. She would be standing there, right? She is standing there. Furukawa's waiting there, still clutching the ball to her chest. She's drenched, without so much as an umbrella. Surprised she didn't hide it under her belt, under her uniform, and say, "I'm pregnant." What are you, fucking stupid? I rush over to her.
岡崎さん
Still up coaster F59PHI number 3001 gets reserved.
よかったです来てくれました
How long have you been waiting here? You're soaked.
借り物だったのにちゃんと拭いて返さないとダメですね
She looks down at the ball she's holding. The ball isn't gonna catch a cold. You need to be worried about yourself. Here, I'll let you borrow this umbrella. Just hurry up and get back home. I hold out the umbrella. Large raindrops start falling on my
い
head.
えバスケしましょう
How can we play on a court that's this wet?
無理でしょうか
That's right. Now be a good girl and go home.
ならシュートだけ見せてください私見たいです
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again.
バスケ部だった人のシュートって間近で見たことないんです私なんかと違って下投げじゃないんですよねこうかっこよく構えて打つんですよねだから見たいですお願いします
She pushes the ball into my chest. Am I really going to have to show her after all? Okay, but be careful what you wish for, Nagisa. How many years has it been since I held one of these? Slowly turn around to face the basketball court now covered in the rain. Yeah, I just have to show her. Once I do, she'll be happy. I have to hold the basketball ball above my shoulders, but as I go to it spills over my hands. Falls to the wet ground, splashes mud everywhere. Pick up, trying to lift it above my shoulders once more. But despite my efforts, my arms lowered themselves again. Powerless, I tossed the ball to the ground. See? I can't... I lost the ability to ball long ago. Hey, Furukawa. I can't do it. So you can see, I can't shoot a basketball. I lost the ability to ball ages ago. Must be ready to see kindness open. Don't feel under your hand like you do that. I'll bet you're really cool when you do it. The remarks you made to me, someone can't move his shoulders, left his finger around
す
her
み
mind.
ません知らなかったです
Well, this girl cares more about sport than getting sick. Jesus Christ, worry about your own health, woman.
やっぱりバカですごめんなさい
Just before she turns around to leave, I notice that she's crying. I can see her trembling cheeks. Her collar runs off holding the still muddy ball. I assume she'll head home now, but she'll probably be feeling depressed. I was too harsh when I confronted her with the truth. Actually, you know, speaking of the getting sick part, there's an anime adaptation of Clannad, and I think this scene also added a scene where Nagisa fainted because of the cold rain, and Tomoya was all there all along. What should I say to her next time we see each other?
お前マジでびしょ濡れじゃん。
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
濡れたまま入ってくるな。ほらタオル。
Thanks. Ew, it reeks!
嘘つけん。ちゃんと洗ってあるっての。
Oh, well, I'll admit I let my biases get in the way there.
ドライヤー使うなら風呂場な。
Okay. Once evening comes, I find myself in the rain once again, this time in search of dinner. Actually under an umbrella like before. Brad? I thought I'd be able to make dinner out of it, but just wanted to know whether she's actually home or not. Can't tell from where I was standing. Guess I'll buy dinner somewhere else. I go inside.
お、ビッグボーン山本じゃねえか。
Well, if it isn't the average portrayal of a Southern Railway foamer. He seems to now call me by only a strange stage name. It's Okazaki.
ああ、そうだったな。そんなウジ虫のような名前だったな。で、どうした？客か？今日は客なんだな。
Yikes on bikes. I've got basketball about to become Southern Pacific foamer. Sorry, not really.
サナイのパンを買っていくんだな。売れ残りすべてを買っていくんだな。ほら金出せ。たっぷり持ってんだろ。最近の親は甘いからな。ほらジャンプしてみる。
Pal, some people might spoil their kids, but I don't think so many of them would spoil them to an absurd degree. It's like the schoolyard bully shaking down an elementary school student. Not a customer. Did Furukawa come home?
古川は俺だ。秋夫様と呼べ。
No, I'm talking about your daughter.
なんだ、渚か。渚になんか用か。そんじゃねえぞてめえ。切っちまうぞ。
Oh, he definitely will. At least depending on the route line you go down. Is she back yet or
それは
not?
教えられねえな。どうだ、パンを買うか。買うなら教えてやろう。
グランドクロス岡崎さん。
Close, she got the Okazaki part right. It's just Okazaki.
ごめんなさい、岡崎さん。
Is Nagisa home?
いいえ、今日はまだです。
Oh no.
さなえ、簡単に口を割るんじゃねえよ。
どうしてですか？
いや、
Well,
それは
shouldn't you two be like concerned about your kid at this point? Pops here was trying to make me buy your bread in exchange for that information. Seems like he can't sell any unless he does something shady like that.
本当ですか？秋夫さん。
違うぞ、さなえ。
私のパンは
She starts to sniffle.
古川パンのお荷物だったんですね。
She darts off.
さなえ。くそー。
I'm dead. Furukawa's dad starts stuffing leftover bread into his mouth and then
俺は大好きだー。
falls after her, screaming all the way. Just stare at the scene like I'm like an idiot. Or I have something else I need to be doing. Furukawa isn't back yet. This is a serious situation. I go back outside. I hear a voice from behind me.
待ってください。宇宙と書いて岡崎さん。
911, what's your emergency? My name is both written and pronounced Okazaki, you
あ
realize.
の子、学校にもいないんですか？
Well, she was. I saw her leave for here, but I don't know where she went after that.
遅すぎますか？
I have a feeling it is.
だったら私も探しに行きます。
What about the store?
秋夫さんがいますから。
I have a feeling the store would be better off unattended if he's your alternative. I'll search the road to school and,
早苗です。
Right, then Sanae-san, you check Amy where you think she might go.
わかりました。
Gee, I didn't know I met... Geez, I didn't know we met the Prime Minister of Japan. After I see her run off, I start retracing the path I took to get here. See a small umbrella flapping around the edge of the road. I head toward the same side of the road and realize that it's a child about elementary school age. Could you be looking for something? Pass by and head to school. Please don't tell me. The place is deserted. I searched all around the club rooms and the courtyard, but Furukawa was nowhere to be found. I trudged all along. Now the place is just searched. All I can do now is hope Sanae-san comes up with something. I see the small umbrella again, this is still in the same place. I stopped and stared for a while. Suddenly I hear the whimper of an animal close to my ears. How by surprise I looked beside me to find a puppy on top of the wall. It's soaked and shaky and probably can't get down. Reach out and hold it up. It has a collar on it. I see, I think. As the child approaches me, I hold out the puppy. This one you were looking for? The child glances up and quickly breaks into a smile.
よかった。どこにいたの？
Over there. I apathetically point toward the wall and then start to
あ、
leave.
待って。
He calls out for me to stop. To thank me? I don't even care about that. It's a pain. I decide to ignore the
お姉
words.
ちゃん知らない？
But his wording makes me turn around. Who are you talking
お
about?
姉ちゃん、こいつ探すの手伝ってくれてるの。
Are you talking about your own sister?
うん、知らない人。でも一緒に探してくれるって。
Was she wearing a school
う
uniform?
ん、多分。
Which way did she go?
わからない。でも見つけたらね、
My God.
ここに戻ってくるって。
Our kids such dumbasses. I see.
どうしよう。
Sounds worried as he pats the puppy's head. You ought to go home. It's late. Your parents are probably worried. You'll catch a cold if you stay in the rain any longer. The same goes for that
う
dog.
ん。でも。
Why- Is it common for just children to be left unattended in Japan? Or is this being made up for
本当に？
for you know? Yep.
ありがとうって絶対に言ってよね。
Yeah, leave it to me.
じゃあね。
Yeah, be careful not to slip. I can hear the splish splash of the child's footsteps as he runs off. What an innocent kid. Alright then. When is she going to give up and come back? My only option is to wait. How long has it been by now? Just as my wet hands start to feel numb, Geiki, I see the silhouette of someone hurrying toward me, no umbrella in hand.
やっと見つかりました。元気です。
Good Galveston. Golly, that's crazy.
冷たい。
Furukawa comes back holding an animal to her
この
chest.
子で合ってますか？
Looking at what she's holding, that's not it. Oh, Kyo is gonna run me over with her forklift
岡崎さん、
or her motorcycle. She seems to have finally realized that it's me, not the kid who was waiting for
ここ
her.
に小さな子供いなかったですか？
There was. I made it go ahead and head home because it was getting late.
じゃあこれ届けないと。心配してます。
I think Japan would ask the US if it's normal to own an absolute shitload of guns. Hello, I'm new. Hi, HVAC guy, Surfliner, and N1 No. How you doing? I'm streaming. He found his dog. He went home resting easy.
じゃあこの子は何なんですか？
You took the words out of my mouth.
でもこの子ガードレールの下で震えてたんです。
Again, why are there so many words that are just the same thing in English? Why are there so many Japanese words that are just the same thing in English? Well, that's definitely not a dog.
そうですか。本当にバカです。私。
Nah, I'm stupider. That's how I cough. Are you okay?
大丈夫です。
She kneels next. You really are an idiot. Let's go. I pull her up by her shoulders. Hey, anyone home? Furukawa's home is abandoned. What's that dad of hers doing? He's even abandoned his store duty. I decide to enter so that I can get Furukawa to a place where she can sleep. Actually, if she went straight to sleep, she'd definitely catch a cold. Her entire body is drenched. Her clothes must be wet down to her underwear. It's not like I could change her clothes for her.
戻りました。
That's when I hear Sanae-san's voice. I'm saved.
岡崎さん。
I found her. She's soaked, so please have her change clothes.
はい、わかりました。
Leave the rest in your hands and start to leave. It'd be improper for me to stay any longer. That's a bore. She found both time.
いらっしゃい。ってなんだてめえか。
Furukawa's dad is there.
つうか廊下から降りてきて客も何もねえな。アホか俺は。とっとと帰れ。今日はもうやる気がしねえから閉める。
Beads of water are still dripping from his bangs as he yells at me. Cigarette in his mouth has been put out too.
今日もクソ残っちまったな。持って帰るか、小僧。
I don't want him, old man. I make sure to stress the old man to get back at him for calling me kid.
愛想のねえやつだな。おう、帰れ帰れ。
Well, this is getting intense. Yep. I take the umbrella up to the entrance and step outside the reveal.
おい、小僧。
He's probably going to make another weird party threat and I ignore him. I feel like the last thing I hear through the sun. And then... am I going to have to return this thing to its owner? I grab it and pick it up. Oh, she's gonna kill me. I'm standing on a piece of earth as the wind howls by me. Feels as though it's blowing from the edge of the world with nothing standing in its way. Even this body of mine can feel its strength. Countless lights dance on the earth as if stirred by the wind. The girl is standing among them. They are stirred again and made the lights leap up from the ground. The girl looks up at them. This is the world I was born into. Think about how illusionary it is. Trees, grass, stones that roll by me, they all seem completely natural. They're supposed to be here. Where are the lights? I'm sure I hadn't known about the spectacle for a long time. The wind picks up again and one of the lights passes by me. I try chasing after it. Floating there right within arm's length. I reach out to it. The light slips through my fingers of junk. It's not like they'd be able to change anything even if they could grab hold of it. Stand there dumbfounded. The sight of the girl's shadow tells me that she's by my side though. I point out one of the lights. What is it? The girl asks. I'm unable to answer. Does that light seem strange? I nod. What about the sky? I shake my head no. The ground? No. Just this light? Nod. Why could that be? The girl puts a hand to her chin as she thinks. I try to do the same, but the joints on my elbow don't bend that far. So I wait there, my arm bent unnaturally. She's always lived here. The light must be no different to her than my impression of the water and the trees. They're a part of nature, but they're the one thing I can't touch. Which makes me think that they must be shadows. But shadows are all cast by something, right? So where could that thing be? I look, but it's nowhere to be found. So that means the girl begins. We're able to think of something as strange we know what normal looks like. Perhaps, I nod. I search the depths of my memories. One day long ago, or maybe in the distant future, I'm not sure. I was in a different world. I remember the feeling of being there, but nothing else. Thinking about it warms the very bottom of my heart. What kind of place was it? I shake my head. Was it better than here? Probably. Did you look like it there? I think. Was it? Less lonely than this place? The girl has always been alone. I felt that this place really does have nothing. That's a lonely place, devoid of fun. That's why I was born here. That's right. This is a lonely world, isn't it? Hey, did you want to be born in this world? I'm unable to tell her my answer. I simply take her hand. That is my answer, I suppose. Oh great, it's the calm. I want to see how she's doing at the very least. Once it gets to be the afternoon, I visit her for power bread.
いらっしゃい。ってまたてめえかよ小僧。
Sorry, old man.
何度俺に勘違いさせるんだ。客らしい面して入ってくるんじゃねえよ。客じゃないならもっとそれらしく振る舞え。
How exactly would I do that?
そうだな。犬のように四つん這いになって入ってこい。だったら異様すぎて客だと思わない。
I'd imagine not.
で、何の用だ？
How's Furukawa or Nagisa doing? Does she have a fever or anything?
一日ぐらい我慢できないのかな。寝てるからそっとしておいてやれ。ちなみに上ごとでお前の名前なんて言ってねえぞ。うぬぼれるな。言うとしたらこうだ。
あーん、お父さん大好き。超かっこいい。超美人なお母さんと超似合い。
ってなもんだ。いやー、参った参ったって。
I'm trying to be serious here.
微熱だ。大したことはねえ。サナエがついてるから安心しろ。
I see. Just as he says, I stop worrying. So she'll be able to come to school tomorrow, right?
渚を学校に行かせてほしいが、渚と学校で乳くり合いたいか。だったら売れ残りのサナエのパンを。
Sanae-san!
俺はサナエのパンが大好きだ。
He turns around and yells in the same direction. Is that supposed to be a chocolate croissant?
俺、死んでみたいか。お前のせいで俺だけ夕飯はサナ
my
エのパンだ
death
ったんだ
wish
ぞ。
is to go into the capital of 844. You make it sound like you didn't enjoy it. Sanae-san!
バカ！ヤッホー！今日の晩飯もサナエのパンだぜあって何言ってんだ俺は
You already said it, so you have to keep your word now. Otherwise, you'll make Sanae-san cry again. No reason for you to stay any longer and turn
お
around
い
and
小
leave.
僧
Eh?
ただでくれてやるから持って帰らね
Oh, need though. I give a cold reply and leave. So what should I do now? I want to just laze around and kill time. Where else is there to go but Tsunohara's room? I'm gonna wait to the dorms.
そこのあんた。あんただよ。
Is he talking to me? I turn around to find a younger man calling
頼
me
む
over.
ちょっと来てくれ。
Oh hey, I made a WDTX 1402 reference. The young man pointed at the hood of the car. When I come up closer and take a look, I see there's a round dent right in the center of the hood.
それ
And
でその場で見上げたらこの作業員の兄ちゃんがいたってわけだ。
I look up, there's a ladder placed up against the street light. Maybe he was repairing the street light when it happened?
何度も言っているが工具を落とすようなヘマはしない。もししていたとしてもだ。それを隠すような真似などしない。
自分で気づかないミスだってあるでしょ。ねえ、あんたもそう思うだろ。
The man looks over
こ
to
の
me.
人は俺の車の真上で作業してた。落としていないと言い張っているが、何かを落としたからこうしてボンネットがへこんでる。どっちが常識的か言ってやってくれよ。
I don't
さあ
know.
ねって。あんたも常識のない人間なのか。参ったな。
To be honest, I really don't care either way. I never have come along with this guy if I'd known he was going to drag
じ
me
ゃ
into this.
あ、あんたの会社に電話させてよ。事情説明するから。
Looks like he's got no need for me anymore. Eh. Take my leave without saying a word. The two men probably didn't notice. At the very least, they didn't call out to me. Enter Sunahara's room to find still sleeping in the futon. Wake up, Sunahara, you have a visitor, I'm here. All I can reply are the snores of a guy who, when sleeping, sounds like that of a domestic truffle hawk sniffing out a prized patch of mushroomy goodness. He's sound asleep. Probably just went to bed late again. I'm gonna play a prank on you if you don't get up. I can hear lively voices come from the hallway. Sounds like some rugby club idiots are on their way to practice. Sunahara's clothes are stacked in a mountain on his floor and take some ties sleeve to sleeve. Then tie one end to Sunahara's foot. After that, take the other with me out to the hallway. One rugby team member from next door is just leaving as I do. Hey, I speak to him. Let's play tug of war. Yeah, you'll be up against Sunahara. He said he wanted to have a manly battle against you.
力の勝負か。俺相手になかなか根性があるじゃねえか。よーし、いい準備運動だ。受けてやろう。
Okay, here you go. I have him hold the cuff off of the clothes used in place of a rope.
よし、いつでも来い。
The clothes trail off into Sunahara's room. Okay, Sunahara's all ready too. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! The rugby player runs down the hall like a complete maniac. Trailing behind him. I'm so delightfully devilish. I'm such a demon. Oh, stop exaggerating, drama queen.
起きたら床を高速で滑っている状況を想像してみろ。お年寄りだったら間違いなく心臓止まってるよ。
Well, the good news is that you're young. I did a superb job of waking you up, though, didn't it?
強烈すぎるよ。たく、日曜ぐらい夜まで寝かせろっての。
I never imagined someone with such a stellar sense of time like yours to be a student.
ね、なんだよ。こんなに早く起こして。
No reason, really?
寝直していい？
Sure, but I'll just play another prank on you. Actually, please do go back to sleep. I can't have more fun that way.
絶対に寝ません。
Lame.
目が痛い！
You should try this thing called blinking. I hear it's awesome. Morning. I've been awake for a bit, but I'm just lazing around in my bed. I wonder if Furukawa's fever has gotten any better. Is she waiting for me on the path to school again? Well, what happened this weekend drove a bit of a wedge between the two of us. If I can feel it, then I'm certain she can too. She's even more perspective than I am when it comes to relationship stuff. She worked hard for 2 days, but all she accomplished was to hurt someone else. Once she realized that, she called herself stupid. What did I say in reply? You really are an idiot. The one thing is she was thick-skinned, but she's unusually delicate about these things. Mianao's no different from all her other classmates that do nothing but hurt her. She must have realized that too. I'll go to school once it's noon. After making the decision, I bury my face back into my futon. I leave the house so as to arrive at school during lunch.
岡崎。
Just as I go to start climbing the hill, someone calls out to stop me. I know that voice.
よ、奇遇じゃん。
Sunahara. He too seems to be heading to school late.
一緒に行こうぜ。
You know, I'll start with what he said in the first place. Well, he didn't have any ill intent, but it's a reckless thing to say all the same. No, but you could say the same thing about me. Also, the kind of person who's easily let something like that slip out of his mouth. If you insert yourself into a conversation between two people like that, it's not my problem if you end up getting your feelings hurt. I'd already warned her from the beginning. Already aware of his feelings of a student.
さくら、全部散っちゃったね。
Yeah, but she knew that and still decided to butt in. She's She's the only person I know who would do something like that.
飯は
I haven't had a thing.
ならカバン置いたら学食行こうぜ。
Yeah, it sounds good.
じゃあ急がないとね。食う時間なくなっちまうよ。
Sorry, WDTX 1402 reference, I have to get rid of you. Take the casual glance out the window. See nothing but contrasting blues and greens at first, and with my eyes down, she's there. Kawa came, seeing some bread in a way that I couldn't describe as vigorously. It's just like the first time I saw her. Last week I was down there next to her. Now I'm on the side of those students who look down at me.
おい岡崎急げよ。昼休み終わっちまうぞ。
That's alright, I skip lunch usually. Oh yeah, just then Furukawa notices me. I wish you could tell that it's me. She takes some breath away from her mouth and puts it on top of her lap. She's gazing in my direction with a face that looks like it's on the verge of tears. I wonder if she's thinking about Saturday. She shifts her eyes down to the ground. Furukawa, I shall leave. I can tell she doesn't want to see me for any longer than she already has. Yeah, I can't move. Tsunahara keeps calling out to me, but I just stay there. Furukawa appears back up again, and then she raises a hand, waves it in my direction. She's making an effort to smile at me. I want to repay her for putting everything she can to making herself do that. She still needs me, that is. Take this, Tsunahara. I toss my back to Tsunahara and run down the hall. I'm serious about this too. Furukawa has gone back to eating by the time I get there. Sit down next to her. I don't have anything to eat, so I'll just have to wait.
よかったです。勇気出して。
When I wasn't looking, Furukawa had taken the bread away from her mouth.
頑張って手振ってよかったです。岡崎さん、降りてきてくれました。
Yeah, don't worry. Did I tell you that if you called for me, I'd come?
でもあんなことがあった後だから、私岡崎さん傷つけてしまいましたから。
None of that matters. You were about to cry, and I couldn't let that happen. You were about to cry just now, weren't you?
はい、泣きそうでした。
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here. Now you don't have to, right?
はい、よかったです。不安だったですけど、すごく安心できました。
I hear her sniffle. When I look over, she's crying. Tears are dripping down her face and off her jaw. The bitten off part of the bread she's holding soaks them up like a sponge. She must have been braving to see herself the whole while. Probably worried all this time and having the whole weekend just to think about things likely made matters worse. I curse myself for being so damn insensitive. I snatch the bread away from her hands and tear off the part wet with her tears. Toss it into my mouth. I'm not sure what she thinks after seeing that. It's just, I felt like drinking her tears, that's all. Guess it's because it's my fault she was crying them in the first place. You know, you might be an idiot, but that's fine.
そうでしょうか。
Because I'm an idiot too. We're in the same place. A place far away from all those people who are good at getting on in the world and playing politics. I chew on the bread. For some reason, her tears remind me of something I tasted long ago. The same taste as the tears I once cried as a kid. That reminds me. There's no one next to me. He must have gone back to the dorm or off to gallivant around. Either way, it looks like he's gonna play hooky. This is so mind-numbing. I can't let off any stress without Tsunahara around. I leave the classroom for a refresher. See, Senora. Guess I'll go grab a drink. Cafeteria is deserted. I purchase an 80 yen paper juice box from the vending machine and head back to class while sipping it. Of course, food and drink are banned in the halls, but the worst a teacher would do is chew me out. what's up with that girl over there just seemingly either banging her head on the side of the door frame or just agonized about something or depressed about something. Tsunohara's back too. He's yawning as if he doesn't have a care in the world. Were you sleeping somewhere?
まあね。で、6時間目ってなんだっけ？
Can't you tell by looking?
ん？
There are no girls to be seen in class any longer. It's turned into a boys' locker room.
体育？移動だる。
今日何やるって？
サッカーだってよ。
だる。
おっと、これはがぜんやる気が出てまいりましたね。
It's your one chance to show off as a former member of the soccer team, after all.
へん。格の違いってもう見せてやるさ。
P isn't so much a class as much as it's a study break. We're supposed to play a little match as a breather. You can ignore ball and chat with friends outright and the teacher still won't say anything. Third year PE classes are pretty meaningless like that. They're just filler at this stage.
よっしゃ！ハットトリック！
The only energetic voice to be heard is the one belonging to the idiot who's given up on going to college.
帰ろうぜ。
You must be having such a wonderful time as a high school student.
ん？
You'll never be able to relive these days, so be sure to get your fill of them.
当然。そのためにもどっか寄って遊んでこうぜ。
Yep, good luck and go have fun. Take my bag with me as I exit the classroom.
おい、一緒に行かねえの？
Something stupid came up that I have to deal with. I leave my answer hanging there for him to do whatever he wants with before heading down the hallway on my own. It happened after school. Actually, it probably happened before that, but we were too wrapped up in ourselves to notice.
岡崎さん。
Furukawa comes running my way, flustered. She's probably been looking for me for a while. What is it?
校内の団子大家族が全部。
I can't make out what she's trying to tell me. I take a guess based on the words. The Big Dango family's school occupied? The Big Dango family has occupied the school? That really would be something to get worked up about.
違います。団子たちはそんなことしません。団子たちは自分たちの生活に一生懸命なんですから。大家族だから大変なんです。本当に。兄弟喧嘩とか絶えないんです。
Okay, putting aside the question of whether Dongos would do that or not.
置いておいてじゃなく、しないんです。
Okay, I get it, they wouldn't do that. Furukawa holds her hand to her chest and goes silent for a bit. She does this to try and calm herself down. I sit there quietly as well.
団子大家族のビラが全部剥がされてるんです。
I'm sorry, what?
どうしてこんなことに。
I think I could take a good guess. There's something I never told Furukawa because I didn't want to worry her too much. Period for club recruitment has already ended. You know, I really thought they'd overlook it, but not only that, the drama club has been disbanded. It didn't have an advisor or club members. They're going to be this harsh cracking down on these kinds of violations. It might be hard to get them to recognize the club's activities too. A wave of dejection has washed over Furukawa. Just an announcement comes over the school's PA system. You hear Furukawa's name.
生徒会室まで来てください。
The announcement ends.
なんでしょう。
Furukawa rotates around to look at me. There isn't a single trace of concern on her face. She just tilts her head to the side, as if she has no idea what it is she could have done. She does have an inkling that she's about to be chewed out. Wasn't I supposed to be here so that this didn't happen? But it's too late for regrets. I should probably give her the truth right here. Listen, Furukawa. I give her a simple explanation about how bad the current situation is.
そうだったんですか。
Yeah, I didn't think they'd be so strict. Sorry.
いえ、岡崎さんは何も悪くないです。責任はすべて部長のこの私にありますから。
You might not be able to be club president, you know. She freezes.
いえ、大丈夫です。きっとちゃん んと説明すれば分かってくれます。
I sure hope so. The announcement said to go to the student council's room, which doesn't mean they're overseeing this case. I hope they're the kind of student council that actually listens.
生徒の代表として選ばれた人たちですから、いい人たちに決まってます。
Sure. Oh yeah, I wonder if the school store is still open.
どうしてですか？
Just come with me. About all the stores remaining on Pan.
アンパンですか？
Bring these with you when you go. I hand them to Furukawa. Use these to do your best.
とてつもなく不安になってきました。
It's fine, just go. When I push her forward, one of the Anpan falls to the floor. She bends over to pick it up, only to cause another fall out of her hands.
こんなに持っていけないんですけど。
I'll pick up the ones you dropped. Now go.
お願いします。
She shuffles off. As she does, multiple pieces of bread tumble to the floor. Maybe I'm worrying too much. I stand there waiting for Furukawa to return. After about 10 minutes, she comes back. That was fast.
はい、
So how was it?
困りました。
What they tell you?
部員の募集と活動を一切禁ずるって。
That's not a problem. That's being totally shut down. Did you just not say okay then when they told you that?
いえ、相談してきますって。
Who?
岡崎さん。
And what am I supposed to do for her? I'll go over there for you.
いいんですか？
Yeah, we seem to be dealing with a bunch of hardheads here, so it's time to fight fire with fire.
申し訳ないです。
It's fine. I leave for a call behind and head to the student council room. I'm standing in front of the door plate that reads student council room. Student council and lazy good-for-nothings like me normally operate in totally different worlds. I don't know what the student council president looks like, nor do I know when they were voted in. I feel a little reluctant. I would have preferred staying uninvolved with these people. But I need to get back those big Dango families she made. I throw the door open without knocking. Long mean tables have been placed against each other to make a square. There's a boy by himself in the very back. He's on a word processor. There's a mounted Avampan next to him for a comments to share with him the ones she can use himself.
誰ですか？
The boy looks up. He has the face of someone who looks as though he came out of the womb already in the student council. I'm here in place of Nagisa Furukawa, the girl who's just here.
代わり？
Yeah, I'll talk on her
あなたの
behalf.
名前は？待ってくだ
Okazuki
さい。
picks up one of the flyers from the table and looks it over from corner to
これに
corner.
は部長古川渚と署名があるだけです。
That's
つまり
right.
この件の責任者は古川渚という生徒だということです。
That's
お引き取
right.
りください。
He looks back at his word processor screen. Hey, hold on! I came all the way here for this, and that's how you're gonna treat me,
わ
punk?
ざわざも何もお呼びした覚えがありません。
Like I said, I'm here in place of Nagisa
代
Furukawa.
役は認められません。
Why
話
not?
がこじれるからです。話し合いとはそういうものですよ。間に入る人の数が多いほど
Great.
話
These
は
guys
こじ
are
れ
made
時間を無駄に
perfect
する。
bureaucrats. He continues to respond to me and call me and if I start to act threatening. Even if guys like this takes a while for him. Fine then, I'll bring her with me. Will that make you
あ
happy?
なたに立ち会う権利はありません。
Why not?
わかりました。では立ち会うことは認めましょう。しかし発言は認めません。
What's the difference
我
then?
々は責任を持つ人間とのみ話し合うと決めているのです。部員の意見は前もってその責任者がまとめておくべきなのです。
He's not good at
そんな
talking.
ことは私が知ったことじゃありません。
I get the feeling that I won't be able to out-argue him. I never
何
knew
がですか？
that this school's student council is being run by a cold-hearted jerk like
Hey.
you. He admits
一部
it.
の生徒にそう思われるのは致し方ありませんね。悲しい。
In other words, he's saying that the vast majority of students support the student council. Fine, I give up. Definitely turn around. Oh, and I remember something you shift back towards him. You're better than not let those on time go to waste. Having gotten the last word, I leave the room. Once I return to the courtyard, Furukawa comes here and get up to me.
どうでしたか？
Listen, Furukawa. Just ignore him and do it.
無視するってそういうのは良くないことです。
Probably not, but the student council doesn't deserve our respect either.
でも生徒会の言うことですから。
I'm saying I don't accept their judgment. They don't understand who it is they really ought to be helping. Do we really have to follow the orders of an unjust student council? Power to the people! Viva la revolution! After that, we go around reposting the recruitment flyers throughout the school before leaving. Another night soon in Haru's room.
お前な、我が家のように入ってくるんじゃない。
What's wrong with that? It just means I feel like I can relax in here. It's practically a compliment.
まあ、そりゃそうだけど。
It'd be perfect if you weren't there.
そりゃ奇遇だね。僕もそう思うよ。
After we glare at each other for a bit, down to the heart begins to read some magazines.
そういやさ。
That's right.
お前、あの演劇部の子と付き合ってんだな。
Wait. I jerk my body off the floor. What do you see that would make you think that?
何って。昼休み、一目散にかけていったじゃないか。お前、見てたら中庭であの子と落ち合ってた。
Don't let that be enough to mix you up, you idiot.
泣いてたじゃないか、あの子。お前必死で慰めてさ、一つのパンを二人で食ったりしてたじゃないか。それで彼女じゃなければどんな関係なんだよ。
Drama club president and I'm her helper.
そんなわけあるかよ。むちゃくちゃ訳ありな二人に見えたっつうの。それに考えてみりゃ、放課後の野暮用ってのもあの子と会うことだったんだな。そもそもおかしいとは思ったんだよ。お前が部活動に精を出すなんてさ。
There's nothing I can say back to him. Of course, the actual situation is a lot more complicated. For example, I'm not just helping her. Her very existence is saving me, stuff like that. Even if I tried to explain all those things to Sunahara, I doubt he'd be convinced. So I decided to lie. Well, actually,
なんだよ。
her family runs a bakery.
それがどうしたんだよ。
Well, it's a ridiculously cool bakery. It's been in magazines and on TV and stuff. They even have customers who coming from far off just to buy their stuff. I tried some of their bread for myself, and mine was delicious. If you can become friends with her, it's an all the bread you can eat kind of deal.
マジかよ。
Yeah, her parents are super nice. They let her friends eat their bread totally for free.
そんな裏があったのか。確かに。お前があんな地味な女を気に入るとも考えにくかったからな。
Yeah, I basically see her as a walking piece of bread.
うんうん。なるほどね。よし、僕もその話に乗っていいか。
Oh no, I made it sound too appealing.
いいだろ。僕もご商売に預かりたい。
Sorry, that's not happening. She hates you.
マジかよ。ちょっと会っただけなのに。
I know, right? Apparently, the only thing she hates more than blonde hair is cockroaches. So
これか。
he pulls on his bleached bangs. Also, she gets incredibly annoyed at hard-to-read names like Sunahara.
ほっとけよ。
Either way, that's what's going on.
まずは好かれることからか。
Seems like he hasn't given up yet. I just hope this doesn't backfire on me. Oh, we're back in the illusionary world. She made this body of mine. Made out of junk. Pieces of junk dot this vast plain scattered among the dry grass. They are buried in the ground, their corners just out from the earth. They look like corpses of some sort to me. Tons of dead bodies, all kinds of dead bodies. As I think about it, I shudder. My body is made of those pieces. Yet this junk was able to come together to make a proper body. It's not as if I find my limbs suddenly falling off for no reason. In that case, it should be possible to make another conscious junk doll, just like how I was made. If you search around here, you can find all the scrap you'd ever need. Are they from steam engines? Because I kind of want to rebuild a steam engine from the scrap of their bodies to rebuild one. I used my small body to begin gathering junk, just as I'm sure she did when putting me together. She looks at me quizzically as I do it. I try to connect the pieces to a scrap together in front of her. While I may be able to put one piece into another, they always fall apart. She understands what I'm trying to do, though, and does it for me. This time the pieces stay. I point to my own body. You want a new body? I cross my arms and tell her that this has nothing to do with me. A friend? You want a friend? That's not why I'm doing this. I just felt like things would be more fun if there were more dolls like me around. But either way, the result will be the same, so I nod. Yes, I guess you're right. You were lonely by yourself. I'm sorry. That's not true, but I continue to stare up at the girl's face. I might not be able to do it. Is that okay? I nod. Then I'll try. The girl begins to put the junk together. When we run out of parts, we walk around the plane to find more. We go back and forth making trip after trip. It's only after doing this I begin to realize something. Making on my body was so much work. Hey, is that the... That looks like Canyonlands National Park. We stand at the top of the hill looking out at the horizon, where the earth stretches on endlessly. It goes out as far as the eye can see. What could be on the other end of it? I compare myself to the grass growing next to me, but I can't tell for sure with this tiny body of mine. Look. I turn around to face the voice and I see her holding an animal to her chest. So there were living creatures in this world apart from me. It's covered in fluffy white hair and has 2 curly horns, one by each ear. I don't like it. It doesn't seem to have any interest in people, not that I'm a person. It's as if it doesn't even notice us. Still, she enjoys playing with it, even if it doesn't react. She pats its head and tummy as she holds it, all the while slowly climbing the hill. I follow after her. At the top of one hill, we find a herd of these animals. While they are all of different sizes, both big and small, they're the same species. The girl places the animal she is holding down on the ground. It walks towards its herd, not even looking back at her once. Seeing this makes me think. Those don't have hearts. They just exist. If it never had any interest in her, of course it wouldn't turn back or feel sad about parting ways. Still, the only living creatures in this world beside her are those things. And that must be why she enjoys interacting with them. As I watch the animals, I see them one emotionally tear flowers out from the ground they're sprouting on and chew them up. Those things kept multiplying, this green field will quickly become a wasteland. No matter how much she loves them, surely she won't want that to happen. I place the junk I'm carrying down on the ground and charge into a pack of animals to drive them off. At least I try to do that, but they give up without a fight, change locations, and begin to eat more grass. My actions were meaningless. What's wrong? Are you mad? I hear the girl's voice behind me. No, I'm sad. Do you want me to pat your head? Well, yes, I do. I still sit looking at the now upturned soil. Does she not feel anything when she sees nature this despoiled? Not sadness or loneliness? She crouches down and pats my head. I can tell by the shadows. There's just nothing we can do about this. Those are her words to me, she goes on. Odd things are always changing. That's the only thought I can come to. Let me get some water, okay? morning. I went to sleep late last night, so I wake up feeling terrible. I tell my eyes to open, but they don't. Force myself to sit up in bed and just rest there for a while. If I'm not around, you probably won't know what to do. I slip out my futon, somewhat stumbling in my sleep-deprived, only half-awake state. I hope I'm back from my own pride fell because the AI I made kind of sucks. Good morning. Yeah, morning.
眠そうです。
Yeah, ridiculously slow.
岡崎さん、授業中寝てしまいそうです。
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
私も眠いです。
You too?
はい。昨べいろいろ考えていて、あまり眠れなかったんです。
What were you thinking about?
演劇部の活動を生徒会に認めてもらう方法です。
Huh.
署名を集めるとかどうですか？たくさん集まれば生徒会の方もきっと考えてくれると思います。
He's not that much of a pushover.
同じ生徒です。きっと分かってくれると思います。
I wonder about that. I don't know if you could get that many signatures at this school. I mean, the drama club was disbanded because there wasn't anyone who wanted to join it in the first place, right?
そう言われるとそうです。少し考えが甘かったです。
I mean, it's fine, but a wave of students is climbing up the hill. One stands out among them, unmoving. He's looking up at the cherry blossom trees which now sport green leaves. I see her and remember. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten. She's around, isn't she? Excuse me. Furukawa, let's just wait here, okay?
はい。
Leave Furukawa behind and rush over to Tomoyo. Tomoyo! I call her name.
岡崎か、おはよう。
There's something I want to ask you. I'd like you to lend me your strength. I see Tomoyo looking sidelong to the left, right, and all around us.
またあいつがよからぬことを考えているんじゃないのか？
No, this doesn't have anything to do with that idiot.
本当か？
Yeah.
お前の頼みなのか？
Yeah, it's from me.
そうか。仕方のないやつだな。お前の頼みだったら聞いてやらないこともない。言ってみろ。
Change the student council.
よくわからないな。まだ私は生徒会の人間じゃない。そんな私に何をしろと言うんだ。
Then start by getting in. Like right now.
お前は生徒会に入る順序を知らないのか？今すぐなんて入れない。
Then when can you?
選挙活動は今週末から始まる。けど選挙そのものは連休が明けてからの5月9日だ。就任式はその翌日。
I see, so I'm gonna have to wait a while.
あと一つ付け加えてやろう。私が当選するとは限らない。
No way, you'll definitely make
根
it.
拠でもあるのか？
None.
だろ？
But if you do get elected and join the student council, you'll be able to change it, right?
そんなのことによる。何を変えろと言うんだ？
I want you to improve club recruitment during this time in the school year.
なんだ？部活を作るのか？
No, not make one, reform one. The drama club. There used to be one at the school.
演劇部？
Tomoyo looks me up and down.
まあお前は背も高いし、それなりに男前だからな。 舞台映えはするかもしれないな。とてもいいことだと思う。ぜひ支援しよう。
Or it's not me who wants to do this.
え？違うのか？じゃあ誰なんだ？
Her. I turn around and point for Kawa is standing there helplessly. Furukawa, come over here.
はい。
Her voice is disheveled after being called over out of nowhere. She runs to us.
3年の古川渚と言います。お世話になります。
She bows deeply.
よろしく。岡崎、こ
Tomoyo yanks my arm. Huh?
っちに来い。
What's the matter? We leave Furukawa behind once again to talk amongst ourselves.
お前の名字は何だ？
It's Okazuki.
今の子は古川と言ったぞ。
Yeah, because it is.
なら妹というわけでもないんだな。
Nope, she isn't. What's the matter?
お前にそういう人がいるなんて意外だったんだ。
What are you talking
い
about?
や、
She's not a bad person. Come on, help her out. Looks like she's staying there waiting for us. Two of us turn back toward Furukawa. He smiles back at us. I don't do anything to butt in.
すでに出しゃばられた後だったという気がするがな。
Huh?
いや、今のは冗談だ。
Come on, go talk to her.
ああ、坂上智代だ。
坂上さんですね。よろしくお願いします。
岡崎といって楽しいか？楽しいかと聞いているんだ。
はい、それはもちろんです。毎日楽しいことばかりです。
そうか。
What is it that you were trying to ask her just now?
なら頑張れ。私は生徒会を目指す。お前は演劇部の再建を目指す。お互いの目標に向けて邁進しよう。それでいいな。
坂上さんは生徒会を目指していらっしゃるんですね。ぜひとも頑張ってください。私も頑張りますから。
お前いい子だな。
そんなことないです。坂上さんの方が立派です。
You're the one 2 years older than her.
生徒会なんてそんなすごいところ目指してるんですから。
お互い頑張ろう。
はい。
じゃあ。
Tomoyo starts hiking up the hill. We watch her as she trails into the distance.
ありがとうございます、岡崎さん。とても元気が出ました。
Wait, no!
何が違うんですか？
What's encouraging each other going to do for us? You're in a much more serious situation than that, aren't you? There's no point in you two talking unless she helps us.
でもそんなの申し訳ないです。坂上さんは坂上さんでお忙しいはずです。だって生徒会を目指してるんです。大変な時期のはずです。
You know, you put the student council on way too high of a pedestal.
すごいところだと思いますけど。だってたくさんの人に支持されて選ばれた人たちの集まりです。
She must really never had much at all to do with student councils or becoming a class official while she was growing up. Pretty sure that's the kind of thing you can do in your spare time. Of course, explaining this to her now would be pointless. Just as I give up to hear school bells ring.
予礼です。
Yeah, let's go. Two of us start climbing the hill once more. Lost within the crowd of students. But the two of us are different. I think this to myself as though we're special. Lunch break.
やっぱり剥がされてしまいました。
Ignore it, just put them back up.
もう貼らないでおきたいです。
Why
な
not?
んだかかわいそうです。
For who?
団子大家族です。
I'm taken aback by the comment. Excuse me?
剥がされては貼っての繰り返しではまるで団子たちが道具みたいです。
Well, we are. I doubt that line of reasoning would work on her, though.
だからもうやめにしましょう。
Then what do we do? The information session is next week, isn't it? Well, since that we're up got taken down, so anyone who was thinking of coming may start feeling unsure about the whole thing. You might think the meeting's postponed or even canceled.
そうですね。
So what are you going to do, Club President?
そのやっぱりビラを貼り続けるしかないんでしょうか。それがいたちごっこでも。
That's how I see it, at least. That's what gets the information in front of as many eyes as possible. That's what we do.
わかりました。
Alright, let me borrow the original flyer. I'll go make some copies. What's the matter?
岡崎さん持ってないんですか？
I gave it to you yesterday, remember? I said hold on to it because it's a master copy.
あれってマスターだったんですか？
Are you freaking kidding me? Indeed, where is
貼
it?
ってしまいました。
What?
まだ貼ってなかった掲示板があったものですから。
Are you some kind of idiot? Don't you remember how much I hammered that point home?
それは今あの時は夢中で貼ってしまいました。たくさんの人に見てもらえるようにって。
Oh my god, bruh. So I guess that means we have to draw it all over again?
はい、そうなってしまいます。
You do it.
わかりました。頑張ります。頑張ってたくさん書きます。
Love
団
what?
子です。
No.
はい。
You have to draw them? Can you just draw one?
大家族ですからたくさんいるんです。助け合いなんです。
What's wrong with having the occasional dongo be a lone wolf? Straddling a motorcycle on a journey to nowhere. Yeah, that's what we can do.
団子はそんなことしません。
All families have a black sheep, don't they?
団子大家族にはいないんです。それは時には喧嘩もしますけど結局は仲良しなんです。
Putting aside how well they get
置い
along,
ておいてじゃなく仲良しなんです。だから好きなんです。団子大家族はみんなが仲良しだから。
I guess there's more to her liking them than just their cuteness. I see.
はい、そうなんです。
And I guess we'll get drawing. Why am I getting into it too? I don't understand myself sometimes. Here we go. Take down a traffic safety poster on the wall. After turning it around, I tossed it towards Furukawa. Use this, you can draw a lot on it. It's big, so you can probably draw 10,000 or so.
そんなにいません。
It's fine, just draw them.
それ大きすぎです。
Then draw the dongos big too.
恥ずかしいです。
Just draw them.
はい。
Furukawa turns around. There stands Toyonohara kicking the wall.
さっきから呼んでたんだけどお邪魔みたいだね。
Looks at me with a cold stare as he flutters a piece of paper in his hands.
団子たちです。
Please just call the flyer.
ありがとうございます。
Furukawa takes the flyer from him. What are you doing here? I brush her aside and stand in front of Sunohara.
無論イケてるパンの食い放題券獲得のためさ。学食のパンには僕も飽きたからね。僕スノハラって言うんだ。よろしく。
He moves around me to greet Furukawa, who's standing to my back.
はい、よろしくお願いします。よろしくってことは篠原さん演劇部に入ってくれるということでしょうか。
いや全然興味ない。
楽しいです。みんなで劇をするのって。
そんなことよりさ聞きたいことがあるんだけど、君の家って自営業だろ？何やってんだっけ？
はい、私の家ですか？パン屋です。
よし。
He seems to be more confident now that he's confirmed what I told him wasn't a lie. The lie comes after that, though.
それがどうかしましたか？
いや、なんでもないよ。それよりそれ助かっただろ。
はい、とても助かりました。
生徒会の人間が剥がして回ってたからさ、1枚だけ先に取っておいた。
そうなんですか。ありがとうございます。岡崎さん。
She holds a flyer to her chest as she faces me.
やっぱりこれはもう貼りたくないです。ずっと大切にしまっておきたいです。
You aren't seriously going to treat a flyer like some kind of memento, are you?
岡崎さんと2人で一生懸命作ったものですから。
She's gotten way too emotionally invested in this flyer. It feels like she'd cry if I took it away from her. So what are we going to do then?
それはどうしましょう。
何の話かな。困ってるんなら相談に乗るよ。
You go home.
岡崎さん、それはお友達に失礼だと思います。
そうだ、失礼だぞ。
Damn it.
ほら、こんな失礼なやつもう相手にしないでさ、僕に話してみな。
いえ、岡崎さんは口は悪いですけど、とても優しいです。今までもたくさん力になってもらいました。ですからそんな勝手なこともできないですし、したくないです。
She gives him a totally serious answer.
うまくやってんな。こりゃ食べ放題になるわけだ。
食べ放題？
こっちの話。とにかくさ、僕も力になる。
いえ、力になっていただくなんて、それは申し訳ないです。でも話はしたいと思います。この子たちも助けてもらったことですし。岡崎さん、いいですよね。
Sure. It was all over from the moment he set his sights on her. He's as stubborn as a mule and there's no way around it. Fine, do whatever you want.
なるほどね。そんなの簡単じゃん。
何かいい方法がありますか？
生徒会長だかなんだか知らないけどさ、そいつを締める。
締めると言いますと？
ギャフンと言わせるってことかな。
どうやってですか？
校舎裏に呼び出してさ、こう複数で囲んで。
Sanahara kicks his leg back and forth.
そんなことしたらダメです。
She makes him stop gesturing, flustered. Just look at the difference in values.
ダメなの？
生徒会の方々は何も悪いことしてないです。していたとしてもです。暴力はダメです。
You're right. Violence is not the answer. It's the question. The answer is
話し合
yes.
い？僕の苦手な分野だね。
Always remember that, everybody. Violence is not the answer. It's the
い
question.
え、話を聞いてもらえただけでもよかったです。
Because while violence is not an answer, yes and no are
あ
answers.
りがとうございました。
ま、あとは2人に任せるけどさ、僕も一緒にいるよ。何かあった時は力になるからさ。
You're not even a good fighter. Go home already.
岡崎さん、それはお友達に失礼です。
そうだ、失礼だぞ。
Damn it. I thought this might happen the worst possible outcome. Very annoying person has joined our group. Only I could choose party members like in an RPG. Yo, hey Sunohara wants to join your party. What do you do? Flash, steal, magic.
なんで仲間に入れるって選択肢がないんすか？頭が燃えてる。
It'd be such a pleasant event if it were like that.
何にやけてんのお前。
Oh, it's nothing.
ほら、これからどうするんだよ。昼休み終わっちまうぜ。
岡崎さん、どうしましょう。
Yeah. Well, why don't we start by talking to someone who knows a lot about how the school works? We're way too in the dark.
お前何年ここの生徒やってんだよ。
The same goes for you too, you know. We start by going through the hallway.
誰に相談してみますか？
Him. Let's go.
姉妹って姉は避けようぜ。妹の方だけでいいじゃん。
どういった方なんでしょうか？
The class president for our class.
委員長さんですか？それはすごい方です。
There's nothing impressive about that. She was forced to take the position because no one else wanted
そん
it.
なことはないはずです。人望が終わりになったに違いないです。
I wonder. We head to the classroom and Sunohara looks inside.
やっぱり姉貴の方もいるよ。
I grab Sunohara's shoulder and pull him toward me. We figure out a good way to just get the younger one to come out here. I made sure to whisper words to Sunohara so that Furukawa does hear.
うまくってどうやってだよ。
You know, like, if you say that there's someone who wants to confess their love for the class president, then the older sister won't follow her out of simple modesty.
なるほどね。オーケー行ってくるよ。
Sunohara walks into the classroom ready to take on anything. Inside, Fujibayashi is telling her fortunes from her seat. She's surrounded by other girls. Sunohara butts in and begins to talk. Suddenly, all of the girls look in my direction at the same time. Crap! I quickly duck out of sight. They're gonna think she's talking about me.
連れてきたよ。
That works surprisingly well. I take a moment to faintly admire my own handiwork. Hey, Furukawa. I call Furukawa, and Furu has been waiting quietly behind me.
は
Introduce yourself.
い、3年 B 組の古川渚です。はじめまして。はい。D 組の藤林涼です。委員長をされてるんですよね。すごいです。私なんかにはとてもできないので憧れてしまいます。いえ、そんなことないです。お話があります。聞いて。ちょっと待ってください。心の準備が女の子とは。
By the way, in the anime adaptation, they did this scene is apparently set on the rooftops.
変でしょうか？いえ、古川さんはとても可愛らしいです。
Luckily there wasn't a band member standing on the rooftops and screaming his heart out. And good thing that dude's
私
dead.
なんかとなんと言ったらいいか。
I want to draw a frame of roses around these two.
なんか興奮するね。
Yeah.
実は私。
Furukawa begins to talk. The class president readies herself.
演劇部を作ろうとしてるんです。はい。
In the anime adaptation, she just said, "Eh?" Pile of girls fall on top of each other by the door to the class with an audible thump.
あんたたちね、
Oh
よくも
no.
人の妹をからかってくれたわね。
Also, Kyo was a lot angrier than this here in the anime adaptation. Kyo rises from the pile.
あんたもこいつらの仲間？
She even confronts Furukawa.
はい、仲良くさせてもらってます。
あんた騙されてるのよ。こいつらと一緒にいたらダメ。バカが映って二度と一般人に戻れなくなるわよ。
いえ、 そんな悪い人たちではないです。
Her eyes move over to glare at us. Her look says you really won her over, didn't you?
あんたこんなのしか友達いないの？よし、じゃあ今から私たちは友達になってあげる。古川渚だっけ？渚って呼んでいい？さあ行きましょう。
She takes her by the hand and leads her off.
あ、僕のパンが。
Furukawa made a friend. Maybe she doesn't meet me anymore now. Happy and... Yeah, right!
あ
Furukawa shakes her hand loose from Kyo's grip.
どうしたの？
の3人で頑張ってるんです。今日までも頑張ってきたんです。それは私のお願い事で、夢で一緒に叶えてくれようとしてくれてるんです。そんな人たちを置いてはいけないです。
She makes her case frantically. When I hear this, it kind of feels like I've been saved. Not because everything we've done together up to this point hasn't gone to waste, but more like...
そのご好意は嬉しいんですけど、
演劇部だっけ？
はい。
本当にこいつらもそれを作るの手伝ってくれてるの？
はい、本当です。
さっきはうちの妹に告らせようとしてたみたいだけど。
That's Sunahara's fault.
あんたでしょ。
ほら、罪のなすりつけ合いを始めた。こんな奴らが純粋に手伝ってるようには思えないけど。
You're doing it for the bread, right?
バラすなよ。
ますますきな臭くなってきたわね。
分かったよ。認めればいいんだろ。そうだよ。今のは僕が悪かったよ。
Yep, that's what that was.
人が認めてんだからお前も認めろよ。
Okay, fine. I do have a vague inkling that I might have possibly been to blame as
超
well.
ひねくれ者っすね。
But there was just something we want to ask the president about, which is why we called her out here. Because it's not something that needs to be discussed in front of a big group. There's absolutely no way I can say that it's because we want to avoid her. So will you listen to what she has to say?
りょう、いい？
だってさ。
はい。
You wasted a good chunk of time. Oh wait, that's my fault.
それは多分。
Once Furukawa finishes talking, the class president opens her time mouth and jumps
多
in.
分？
顧問をつければいいと思います。
ああ、そうよね。
顧問。先生ですね。
そうです。顧問さえつけば部として認められますし、きっと生徒会からもかばってもらえると思います。
That'll be simple. We just have to find the old drama club advisor. The drama club existed until last year, so they have to be around the school somewhere.
そうですね。探してみます。
でも一つだけ条件があったと思います。
はい、何でしょう。
入部希望者が3名以上。
でもその点に関しては大丈夫みたいね。
Kyo looks at my face in Sunahara's. Furukawa pauses.
今から職員室に行ってきたらどう？
Span said.
ちょっと待ってください。
どうしたの？
その入部希望者の数が。
足りないの？
She looks at us again. Sunahara glances out one of the windows, scratching his head.
ここにいるだけで足りてるじゃない。
私が一人。
She points to her face as she says this.
それであとはそこの。
以上です。
She looks at us one more time.
あんたたち手伝ってるって言ったばっかじゃないのよ。それでどうして部員じゃないのよ。
演劇部を作る手伝いをしてるだけだよ。演劇になんて興味あるように見えるか？
Sunahara spits his answer back at Kyo.
役立たずのいいとこね。
その入部希望者が一人では多分無理だと思います。
That's why we're talking to you. Don't you have some kind of advice for us?
無理言わないの。
役立たずもいいとこだね。アウチ！言い返しただけだろ。そっちは張り手かい。
カナブンが飛んでたのよ。
カナブン張り手したら僕のほっぺグチョーってなるだろ。
はいはい。
流された。
何にしても
Fujibayashi ignores the chaos around her and continues.
こうして3人いるわけですから、入部希望者を装ってでも顧問を探しておいた方がいいと思います。クラブの顧問をしていない先生は少ないですから。
わかりました。
Furukawa nods slowly, then turns around to face us.
お願いできますか？
She looks at both me and Tsunahara.
本当にそのまま部員にされないのならいいけどさ。
大丈夫です。約束します。でも先生に嘘つくってことですよね。良くないことです。
Oh, it's fine. We really don't want to join the club when we find an advisor. We really do want to join the club when we find an advisor. But after we get on, we'll suddenly decide that we don't like the club and quit. In our place, you can find new members who want to join. Okay, just think of it like that.
新しい入部希望者って誰ですか？
You're gonna recruit new students and find them yourself, you idiot.
やっぱりそうですよね。
Furukawa's pace slows.
でももし新しい入部希望者が見つかっても、お二人には演劇部でいてほしいです。心からそう思います。きっと楽しいですから。
バカかこの子は。
I use my hand to hold back Tsunahara, who has started grumbling to himself. Then I move my face close to the tip of Furukawa's shoulders. Listen, I think you're getting our story mixed up with how you actually feel. Just forget it. Let's focus on finding an advisor for now.
はい、わかりました。
She picks up her pace again. Hey, what's that frog right there?
ああ、古文の高村先生よ。知ってるでしょ？
Yeah. I know him well, but I never knew that he was a drama club advisor. His club must have been low-key. Where is he? I look around the teacher's room, but he's nowhere to be
今
found.
は生活指導室かしら。
わかりました。行ってみます。
にしても衝撃的な組み合わせね。
何がでしょうか？
あなたのようなおとなしそうな子と問題児2人が連れ添ってるなんて大丈夫？
大丈夫です。お友達ですから。
Furukawa says the words with confidence.
あと、私も問題児ですから。
え？
ありがとうございます。
She ends the conversation by thanking the teacher.
僕が職員室なんて入るのは決まってお咎めを受ける時だからね。連中の面見ただろ。今度は何事だって顔してたぜ。たまには普通のようで来るっての。さ。
He slams his foot into the door. Cut it out, we're leaving.
どこへ？
To the guidance counselor's room, of course, right, Furukawa?
そうです。生活指導室です。
そんなところ入っていきたくないんだけど。
As soon as we turn around, we see Cobra just as he exits the guidance counselor's room office.
ラッキー！ナイスタイミングだよ、ボジ。
Hey, Gramps, doing well?
何かの？
He turns his deeply wrinkled face into our direction. Komura was my homeroom teacher during my first year here. It's thanks to him that I was able to make it this far in school without incident. Come on. Let's screw far from
私、
Komura.
3年 B 組の古川渚と言います。
ああ、
もう一度演劇部の
ほう。
We want to bring the drama club back, Gramps. Big, right? Come on, won't you do it? His reaction is really getting on my nerves.
うなずいておけばいいんだよジジイ。
Tsunohara seems to be getting impatient too as he puts his hand on Comrade's head and tries to force him to nod.
角原さんダメです。
ん？
ちゃんと誠意を持ってお願いしないとダメです。
あるよ誠意は。やり方が乱暴なだけなんだ。
気づいてるならちゃんとしてください。
お前誰のためにさ。
お願いします。
Let's go.
先生、どうでしょうか。演技。ありがとうございます。
いや。
どっちだよ。
Which is it? What's the matter, Gramps? Just say it.
2年生のね、西名さんってことね。
誰だよそいつ。
わかりました。行ってみましょ
う。Furukawa hurriedly agrees without even hearing the details. She must want to separate Tsunohara and Komura as fast as possible. Can you at least tell us what class she is in?
確か B だったような。
Okay, I appreciate it.
あるいは C だったような。
BC Rail?
どっちだよ。
多分 C だ。間違いない。
Oh, hello, Jeffersburg Junction.
う。ありがとうございます。またお伺いします。
次までに早口の練習しとけよ。
Dude, he's old. Just as we reach the top of the staircase, we hear the first bell signaling the end of lunch break. Oh, we've already spent that much time?
気づかなかったね。
Must have been so engrossed in what we were doing. Guess we'll do the rest after school. It's now the class after lunch. Since it's right after lunch, I overtake him by sleepiness. I space out. My teacher's voice almost sounds like a lullaby. Feels like my eyelids are almost closed. Let me get my head. When I look down at the floor, I see a small piece of an eraser.
Okazaki!
What is it? What is it? I was just about to fall asleep.
その前に外見てみろよ。
Outside?
校門とこ。また来てるんだ。
What is?
この前の可愛いやつ。
What does he mean? My eyes still frown from sleepiness. I tilt my head to peek outside of the window. They're at the school gate. Of course, given the time, there's no way there's anybody there. I think I just caught a glimpse of something. Looks like a tiny animal moving around small steps. So whoever gets spotted gets a gauge while I'm happily wiggling his tiny tail. Botan? It's Kale's pet. If I remember correctly, it's a small baby boar. Is it here to see Kale again?
Okazaki! 授業中にどこを見ている？窓の外に黒板はないぞ。
An irritating voice suddenly shouts at me. Look at a teacher with my eyebrows still frowned into my sleepiness.
なんだその目は。授業を聞く気がないなら邪魔だ。教室から出ていけ。
Alright, bye!
おい、岡崎！
なんだ？教師に暴力を振るつもりか？そんなことをしたら退学だぞ。
Well, you said to leave the classroom, so that's what I'm doing. What the hell do you expect? Without saying a thing, I leave the classroom amidst the silence. After a short while, I can hear the voice of the teacher coming from the classroom attempting to smooth things over. No, silent then walk down the hallway even though it's class time. I'm in the garden next to the school gate. There's no one else here. I can faintly hear the noise of a PE teacher coming from the fields on the other side of the school building. Aside for that, it's completely quiet here. In the silence, there's a baby boar brushing his body and nose against the gate while wagging its tail. Botan. As I call him, his tail stands up in response. Then quickly walks towards me on his short legs like a fast-forwarding video. Since he remembers me. Huh? Hey. Hello, are you playing Peak? Hi, say Productions. Yeah. Ow! Botan dashes and rams into me. There's really not much of an impact since he's so small, but stop it.
Puhi,
Hey, are you okay?
puhi, puhi.
I'll take it as a yes. You do say that boars are reckless pushers, but wow, it's true.
Puhi, puhi,
Nah, I'm not praising you.
puhi,
Okay. I sit down on the grass cross-legged.
puhi.
Huh? Botan looks at me almost as if there's something he wants. Wanders around and sits in front of me and wiggles his tail. He peeks at me, then he starts wandering again. He repeats the process several times, then he walks towards me as if he's made his decision. Oh?
Puhi, puhi.
He sticks his nose between my legs and sniffs. I grab Botan by his back and hold it up to eye level. He frantically wiggles his short legs in the air. What the hell are you trying to do there?
Puhi, puhi.
For Christ's sake, you're an animal and you're hitting on a human? Hell, actually, were you even a guy, a girl? If you're a guy, I'd make you a stew out of you.
Puhi.
Ah! All of a sudden, I can feel that something is coming toward me. Also, instinctively, my upper body leans to the right. That very moment, something cuts through the air with a swoosh by my left ear. Then a thud. A thud sound falls from the ground. A kanji dictionary? Turn around, thinking it can't be. Look at the place I have in mind. Class 3, E's room from the third floor. It's right next to my classroom. There I can see Kill clearly surrounded by a menacing aura. Seriously? I look at the dictionary, which has carved a crane into the ground, and let Botan go. You can throw this at that distance? What up? I indicated how to speak Japanese. If I was actually hit by it, I would have died. And probably be in compliance with OSHA regulations. Hell, if I didn't dodge it, it would have hit me.
Puhi, puhi.
Despite my state of mind, Botan, now liberated, comes close to me again to sniff around. This time he quietly climbs up my lap and sits there.
Puhi.
Yeah, he seems awfully happy about it. Looks like he found a place where he feels comfortable. And so he found it by sniffing. Turn back to look. Far away, Keel nods in acknowledgement.
Puhi, puhi.
In any case, I start patting his back. His tail wiggles happily. Since it's cute, I kept doing it for a while. Ding dong. Fifth period's over, huh? At the school building, the sounds of liveliness that were absent during the class begins to displace the silence. Botan, who was asleep in my lap, seems to have noticed and starts wagging his tail.
Puhi,
Yo, you awake?
puhi, puhi.
I'll take that as a yes. Sounds like she's coming. I hear footsteps coming towards me from behind.
Puhi,
Oh, huh? What's wrong?
puhi, puhi.
I indicated it's just me, but Harrison is sort of addicted to anime girls. Whatever. Suddenly, Botan's body begins to tremble as if he's afraid of something. And oh my god, you're starting to sound like Bridge or Fritz. I turn around and it's the younger sister is here. Yo, what's up?
さっきの時間急に教室を出て行ったから
Oh, that, huh? It's not like I actually listened in class anyways. I was so bored, so this is actually perfect.
でも
That aside, this thing is your family's, right?
ボタンどうしてここに
You probably came here to see Kill. His body's been shaking all over since just now. What's going on?
そのきっとそれは私が来たからだと
Did Ryo at one point almost unintentionally roasted her? Roasted Botan? Doesn't like you, huh?
そのおそらく
She whispers quietly. That very moment, Botan's body suddenly begins to tremble. Oh, huh? What's wrong? Unlike when Fujibayashi came, he sounds very happy. Botan leaps off my left and starts running, taking a large detour to avoid Fujibayashi in the process. Over where he's headed, there's the other Fujibayashi.
あんたまた来ちゃったのね。
お姉ちゃん。
よいしょっと。
Kyo hugs Botan, who'd run towards her, and smiles as she walks this way.
あれりょう、なんであんたまでここに？
私はその。
She glances at me. Actually, she came to confess her love to me. He couldn't even wait till school's out, so I guess she's actually bolder than he looks.
そんなことはその。
She becomes flustered as her face
りょ
redens.
う、あんたって結構やるわね。
そんな違う。
She looks like she's about to cry. By the way, I'm just kidding.
わかってるわよ。大方、授業中に教室を放り出されたあんたを心配して見に来たんでしょ？
She says and lets out a sigh in amazement. Next to her, Fujibayashi nods her head exaggeratedly. Her face is still red.
ボタンの面倒を見てくれてたことには礼を言っとくわ。
Well, you can always get me something.
6時間目も面倒を見ててくれたらジュースをおごってあげる。
You're kidding.
どうせ授業聞いてないんでしょ？
Even if I sleep, it still counts towards my attendance. That's important, so don't just disregard it.
明日のお昼ご飯もつけるからさ。
Leave it to me! I pound my chest in agreement. Having seen that, Botan oinks his nose happily. What is it?
そういうのはいけないと思います。
I don't listen in class anyway, so it doesn't matter.
それでもそういうのはいけないと。
So she says, what should we do, Ned-chan?
当然でしょ？授業をサボんのはダメに決まってんじゃない。
You are picking a fight, aren't you?
岡崎くん、
Eh?
授業はちゃんと出た方がいいと思います。
Yeah, I guess. What about the pig then? Should we just leave it and be until class is over?
それは。ブヒー。
Ding dong. Class is going to start.
どうしよう。
Hearing the bell chime, Fujibayashi begins to become flustered. Botan wiggles his tail as he watches her.
しょうがないわね。
Kyo takes a breath as she steps forward.
私が教室に連れてくわ。
Her dad taking him with you, isn't that kind of bad?
大丈夫よ。ね、ボタン。
ブヒ。
ぬいぐるみよ。
ブヒ。
What the hell's that?
ボタンの7つ芸の一つよ。ボタン、はい。
Botan's body freezes on Kyo's remark, then stays that way without moving in the slightest. Well, don't blink, it doesn't even seem like he's breathing. Don't tell me, you're taking him back into class with him acting like a plush.
すごいでしょ。
You're a moron. I bet I'm a moron!
持つわよ。前にこのまま水の中に沈めちゃって10分くらい忘れてたことあるんだから。
That's animal cruelty.
早く教室に戻らないと。先生が。
いけない。もうチャイム鳴ったんだった。
Is it really going to be okay acting like a plushie?
平気平気。そんなに疑うなら。
She says and squeezes Botan into my chest. Huh?
あんたに渡しとく。
What do you mean?
ちゃんとそのままで入れるか確認したいでしょ。だからあんたに渡しとく。その子、膝の上に置いて授業受けてみて。
You're kidding.
あたしとボタンを信用しなさいって。
You can't really trust someone who tells you to have faith in them. Amy, my mom catch that you're honest though. Blah 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 blah. My mom told me to pick up. Da 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 da. I say to stop Kyo, who is going to walk towards the school building. As she turns around, I throw a bell town at her. As she lets out a yell and characteristic of a girl, she somehow managed to catch the spinning bell town midair. Nice catch! Awesome. Yeah.
あんたね、どこまで殴られたいの？謝ってからクラス5発は蹴るわよ。あ？
He's your pet, no? You take care of him yourself.
ちゃんと50分持つって言ってるでしょ。
In case, I'm sure it won't be a problem if you take him with you. Oh, isn't it weird for a guy to bring a plushie to class in the first place?
可愛げがあっていいじゃない。
You really think so?
建前に決まってるでしょ。本音はうわっキモって感じね。
There's no way in hell I'm bringing him with me.
別にもう頼む気なんてないわよ。
Gail turns around with a sulky expression and starts walking toward the school building. Then during class...
ああ、ぬいぐるみが動いた。
なんだこれ、早い。
ボタン待て、ストップよ。
なんか隣の教室にぎやかだね。
Yeah, you're right. I can hear loud noises coming from the other side of the wall. Perhaps because she knows what's going on, Fujibayashi keeps looking back and forth between the chalkboard and the wall nervously. Thank goodness I didn't take him. Deep from the bottom of my heart. Homeroom eventually ends, meaning the school day is officially over. 2C reads the sign we've all gathered under. Kids inside eye us with suspicions as they get ready to go home. It'd be tough to leave your class when pre-upperclassmen are milling around in front of the full door. Go and talk to her, Furukawa. Sunohara and I will be waiting here.
Hi.
She obediently nods and saunters into the classroom. She gets the attention of one of the female students and asks her a question. The girl points towards the window. There I see another girl. Furukawa thinks the first girl, then begins to walk toward the window. Once she does, she starts to talk to the girl there.
おいてめえ、今わざと目線そらせたよな。
Sunohara is killing time by picking fights with passing boys. I just keep my eyes fixed on Furukawa. She's smiling and moving her hands all over the place as she desperately explains her case. After a bit, it's her turn to listen next. She nods again and again at the girl's words. She strikes me as the quiet type. Eventually, the class empties to the point where there are only two inside.
もう入ってもいいんじゃないの？
Sunohara asks me a question. Yeah, I guess. We enter in after her.
どうも演劇部っす。
Sunohara greets her in an intimidating fashion. Sorry to intrude. The girl looks down. So what's up, Furukawa?
困ってます。
What is it? Come on, you can tell me.
仁科さん、合唱部を作りたいそうなんです。それでやっぱり私たちと同じで顧問がいなくて、そこで先日高村先生にお願いしたんだそうです。ただその時はまだ入部希望者がいなくて仁科さん一人だけだったんですけど、それでもその日から時間をかけて3人集めたんだそうです。仁科さんすごく頑張りました。
I see. I guess that is a problem.
はい。私たちも高村先生に顧問をお願いしたいです。でも仁科さんもお願いしたいんです。どうしましょう。
Furukawa has her eyes set on mine. I guess we'll try another teacher. Offer a
当
compromise.
たってみましたけど、
The choral club girl begins to talk, her face still to the
顧
ground.
問をしていないのは高村先生と、あとは教頭先生とか校長先生ぐらいでした。
取り合いだな。でも僕たち先輩だしな。
Knock it off.
引き止めてしまってごめんなさいです。私たち 話し合ってからまた来ます。それではまた。
She bows her head to the second year student before pushing us out of the class.
さっきも言ったけど、こっちは上級生だからね。放っておけば向こうが引いてくれるよ。
それはダメです。私たちは一緒のはずです。同じスタート地点にいたはずです。ですから少し年上だからってそんなことで決めてしまってはダメです。しかもこっちは私一人です。あの子にも嘘をついてしまいました。あの子は頑張って必死で3人集めたんです。スタートは同じでももう差はついてしまってるのかもしれません。
Hey, you're doing a lot too. You're working like crazy. I know that for a fact. Don't give up. Keep on at it. I'm sure there's something we can do.
なもんあるのかね。
Listen, you.
ありゃ、今のは失言だったか。悪い悪い。な怖い顔すんなって。じゃあ僕はこの辺で退散するよ。お父さんお母さんにもよろしくね。
はい。今日はありがとうございました。
Furukawa watches Tsunahara as she walks off. I can't believe him.
でも本当に今日は楽しかったです。
Huh?
みんなで一つのことに向けて頑張るのってとても楽しいです。
We've come up completely empty-handed. I can't understand what would cause a person to smile in the end despite that. But that's all I need to see. I feel like this day of scrambling around school was worthwhile. I walked down the hill alongside Furukawa.
お、いいところに来たな。
I met Tsunahara again. What is it?
手伝えよ。
What are you gonna do?
今から僕の部屋をすげえサイバーにするんだ。
Ow.
2年のやつからテレビとビデオデッキ借りてくるんだ。
Well, that really is Super Cyber.
しかもそいつかなりのマニアらしくてさ、ビデオもたくさん持ってんだよね。やべえ、学校来なくなるかも。
I'll start calling you Pornahara Yohei as of tomorrow.
なこと言って兄さんも好きなんだろ。
I don't dislike it, but I don't know about watching that kind of thing shoulder to shoulder with another guy.
そん時になりゃ気を利かせてどっちかが外に出ればいいさ。
I appreciate when others are considerate, but I'm not sure about that.
よし行こうぜ。
You're on your own, pal. Adios.
って来ないのかよ。って同じネタやんなよ。
He comes back. It's not a gag, it's more trouble than it's worth.
お前も見たいんだろ。
Not particularly.
そんなこと言わずに手伝ってくれよ。
I don't want to have to lug a TV and a VCR around. Ask someone else.
そうかよ。わかったよ。岡崎になんて見せてやるもんか。
Tsunahara runs off like a child. Down we go. I look back at Furukawa, who's been sitting there quietly.
はい。 おはようございます。
Yeah, morning. Furukawa comes up and stands beside me, as she always does.
今日は眠たくないですか？
No, not that much.
じゃあ授業に集中できます。
I'm not sure concentration is going to do much for me at this point.
そんなことないです。授業はいいものです。テストでいい点を取るためだけに受けるものじゃないです。私はそう思います。岡崎さんはそう思わないですか？
I sure don't.
そうですか。
What a dull conversation. Still, I can tell that Furukawa is trying her hardest to find something to talk about. That's why I don't really mind whether or not the conversation is boring. At least it's a comfortable one. No, I never asked. Are you smart? Ask her the question as we part way up the hill.
いいわけないです。
She looks perplexed for a second before answering. She makes it sound like that's just her lot in life. But it's not like you had to repeat a year because your grades were bad, so you can't be that dumb. The entrance exam to the school isn't exactly easy either.
普通に点数取れるのは1学期だけです。だんだん休みがちになって授業を受けられなくなって、しまいにはついていけなくなってしまいます。
Well, you're taking the same classes this year that you took last. That must make them easy, right?
それはそうかもしれないですけど。
Good enough for me. I'll be counting on you when tests come around.
私ですか？
Yeah.
わかりました。力及ばないかもしれないですが、教えられるように頑張ってみます。
You can just focus on the most important parts.
そんなの私わからないです。まんべんなく勉強しないといい点なんて取れないと思います。
Seriously? So I can't learn it all in one night?
もちろん無理です。積み重ねが大事ですから。
If only we were in the same class.
それは私も思います。
And I'd be able to cheat off you.
それは思わないです。
You pass through the school's entrance. I go to put on my hall slippers, then wait for Furukawa. He doesn't end up showing, so I go over to look at the shoe rack for class. Furukawa is there, lost in looking at a scrap of paper she's holding. What's that? She quickly hides it behind her back. Now I'm really curious.
そんなことないです。とてもつまらないものです。
Then show it to me.
それはダメです。
Why not?
それはとても面白くないからです。
That's fine with me. It's not like it'll cause you trouble if I read it, right?
それはそうなんですけど。
I'm glad she's honest about it. See a sheet of white paper by her waist and snatch it away.
ダメです。
I read it. Give up on the drama club. If you don't, you're not going to like what happens. It's written entirely in characters drawn using a ruler. Huh? What's this?
それは
Someone's trying to threaten you
い
here.
え、きっと冗談です。
If it is, it's one hell of a bad joke, wouldn't you say? I remember the face of the girl we met after school yesterday. She didn't look like the kind of person who'd do something like this, but...
もちろんです。絶対にこんなことしないです。あの子を信じてあげてください。
Yeah, it's probably the doing of one of her other club members.
そんな、まだ会ってもない子を疑うなんてダメです。
Well, yeah, but... Furukawa starts again. In that case, Satoru looks like decides to cave in. Fine, I don't suspect anyone yet.
はい。
But you should at least be careful, okay?
何をですか？
You know, of your surroundings.
どうしてでしょうか？
Why it says right here that you're not going to like what happens. I keep myself from saying the words. If I do, she'll accuse me again. So what does that mean? I need to be keeping an eye on her around the clock? I can't do
どうしま
that.
した？
It's nothing.
そろそろ教室行きませんか？
Yeah, I guess so. Furukawa's body shakes unnaturally when she tries to start walking. Furukawa, I catch her in my arms from behind. She is warm and soft. Her hair that brushes against my nose smells good. By the way, you all want to know a crazy fact about Nagisa? Her voice actor is how do I put this? Her voice actor is also Akagi from Azur Lane. Yeah, she's that one yandere fox girl.
ありがとうございます。ちょっとつまずいただけ
Anime
ですか
voice
ら。
actors have such drastic character changes whenever they go from one character to another. Oh, I see. I'll let go of her. I really held her tight just now. I hope no one saw that. I turn around.
You!
Somebody saw that! How long have you been standing there? All the time for him to show up this early.
お前が古川を押し倒そうとして失敗したところから。
Oh, okay then. know, if I was actually trying to do that, I probably would be in the slammer right now. Hold on, that never happened.
思いっきり抱きしめてたじゃん。
I wasn't embracing her, I just helped her because she was about to fall over.
そうか。後ろから見てたらとてもそうは見えなかったけどな。ものすごい勢いだったからな。カバーッとさ。
There's a real reason for that, you cretin.
理由って？
This. I handed the scrap of paper. Split second later, I realized how much of an idiot I am. I had let Tsunohara control how our entire exchange went.
へえ、脅迫状ね。面白くなってきたじゃないの。
He was the last person I should have shown this to.
もういいだろ。合唱部潰しにかかるぜ。
He puts his hands together and starts popping his knuckles.
ダメです。
Furukawa starts to yell.
仁科さんたちの仕業って決めつけたらダメです。あの子たちはそんなことしないです。みんなで力を合わせて歌を歌おうとしてるんです。そんなことするはずがないです。
This is the first time I've heard Furukawa raise her voice like this.
果たしてそうかな。
Excuse me. Tsunohara doesn't seem to be the least bit affected by the fact, though. His goal has already changed his mind. He's gone from wanting to earn the right to all-you-can-eat bread to wanting to crush the coral club. It'd just be a fun way to kill time for someone as hot-headed as Tsunohara, something he'd find much more interesting than bread.
どう見てもあいつらの仕業じゃん。他に誰が廃部になってる演劇部なんかを目の敵にするっていうのさ。なあ、言ってみてよ。
Clannad, you goon!
お前だってそう思ってるくせに。
そうなんですか？みんなで仁科さんたちの仕業っ
In fact, I
て
wouldn't be surprised if
そう思
he'd
ってるん
actually
です
been
か？
gooning a lot of the time.
そんなの当然だろ。な、岡崎。
No.
はい？お前マジで言ってんの？
Yeah, I am. 3 girls getting together to make a coral club wouldn't have the guts to do something like this.
逆に女の方がこんなことするんだよ。世界中の女がこの子みたいな性格だって思ってんじゃないだろうな。
In the world, then it'd be covered in dongos.
誰もそんなこと言ってないです。
Oh yeah.
とにかくだ。あんたらがそう言うなら、僕はここから勝手にやらせてもらう。いい？
ダメです。篠原さん、お願いします。やめてください。
幽霊？
Too soon staying in front of me are engrossed in the third gossip reference, but still in hand.
ああ、ここんとこよく目撃されてるらしいよ。例の女性との例。マジ？
It's a stupid conversation, but whether or not I want to hear it, I
その
do.
女性とを知ってるやつがいてさ、そいつが言うには絶対幽霊だって。マジかよ。ああ、その女性とはね、2年前に交通事故に遭ってるんだ。長いこと入院してたらしいんだけど、結局助からなかったんだって。事故に遭ったのがまだ入学して間もない頃だったらしくてさ、高校生活を満喫できないままで未練が残っちゃって、それで例になって遊びに来てるんだってさ。ちょっと悲しいお話だよね。
でもさ、その話をしてるやつってさ、同じ3年だろ？
ああ。
つうことはあれだよ。
なんだよ。
俺たちの興味をさ、勉強からそらそうとしてんだよ。つまりさ、ライバルを減らそうとしてるんだって。
ああ、確かにそれもありえる話だけど、
あんまり真に受けない方がいいって。
そうかもな。でもなんか噂が本物っぽいんだよな。テレビ局とか来てさ、大騒ぎになるかもよ。
なるわけないだろ。
What would Tsunohara have done if he had heard this story? He'd probably be excitedly tugging on my arm right about now, saying that we should go check it out. The childlike glow captured in his fascinating manic eyes. I look at the empty seat next to me. Good thing he's not here. Of course, there's no such thing as ghosts. Next time class gets out, Sunahara calls me and Furukawa up to the hall.
犯人分かったよ。
You seriously went out and investigated?
大丈夫だって。おとなしくやったから。で、犯人なんだけど、やっぱり合唱部の一人だった。杉坂って子で、それがまたおとなしそうな顔したやつなんだよ。
How'd you figure it out?
そいつのクラスメートが見てた。時間は昨日の放課後、遅くだ。3年の下駄箱なのに、何やってるんだろうって不思議に思ったってよ。下駄箱のクラスも覚えてた。B 組。それでそいつが合唱部の一人となったら。
You better not be making this stuff
本
up.
当だっての。見てたやつの名前も教えてやるよ。自分で聞いてこい。
Fine.
まあそういうことだ。やっぱり女ってのはわからないね。な、わかったろ。自分の考えが甘かったってさ。
Yeah, that's the question directly to Furukawa, who's sitting there in silence. You just keep your mouth shut.
お前ね、誰のおかげで真相が分かったと思ってるんだよ。
I didn't care about figuring out the truth.
違います。
ん？何がだよ。
きっとすごく深いわけがあるんです。そうしないといけなかった深いわけが。
まだこの子は甘いこと言ってるよ。みんな汚い手段使って自分だけいい目見ようって頑張ってんだよ。自分だけがルール守ってたらバカ見るよ。ほら言ってくれよ部長さん。どんな手を使ってでもいいから部を勝ち取ろうってさ。そうしたら望み通りの成果を上げてみせるよ。
絶対に言わないです。そんなことしたら真面目に頑張ってる子がかわいそうです。
それ自分だっての。
Go home, Sunahara.
どうしてさ。ここまで来たんだから一緒にやらせろよ。
I'm not kidding. Go home. You're pissing me off.
その子の方が正しいっていうのかよ。
Sunahara turns his back to us.
いや、勝手にやってくれ。
He walks off down the hallway. I can't even bring myself to cover for him by telling Furukawa that he's not such a bad guy despite how he acts sometimes.
篠原さんは悪い人ではないです。
What? It's not me, his old friend who says the words, but Furukawa who's only just met him.
演劇部のために頑張ってくれてます。なのに私、文句言ってばっかりで申し訳ないです。
No, he's just having fun by doing this.
そんなことないです。わざわざ下級生の子に会って話を聞いたりできないです。ちゃんと後でお礼言います。
How is she able to give him that much benefit of the doubt? Don't come close to Furukawa anymore.
なんでさ。
Your personalities clash way too much. You two live in different worlds.
いいじゃん。新鮮だよ。
Listen, Sunahara, you're a huge pain in the ass to that girl.
本人がそう言ってたの？
I wonder if he was bothering her. No, she even covered for him at the end just now.
言ってないんだろ。
He was no painter. In fact, she wanted to thank
それ
him.
とも何？お気に入り？
It's not like that.
だったらいいじゃん。お前だってパン目当てなんだしさ。
Yeah, I guess. I can't take back what I said after everything that's happened.
でもほんと、あまりに考え方が違ってて面白いよ。あんな子、普通は僕らなんかに寄ってこないからね。
Guys like us. That's right, Sunahara and I are supposed to be two of a kind. Cynical about anything, always sneering, always cold. That's how I spent 2 years in as high school students this far. In that case, am I doing the same thing as Sunahara? Am I just having fun observing the strange plaything I've discovered? Fourth period ends and lunch break begins.
昼はどうするの？あの子と一緒？
That girl over there looks more like a dude. Yeah, I am.
例の人気のパン。
I'm going to eat cafeteria bread.
あの子も？
Yeah, we're both eating cafeteria bread.
なんだよ。
What are you gonna do?
学食のパンはさすがに食い飽きたからね。何かいいもの食ってくるよ。
You have that kind of money?
もちろんないけどね。
Tsunohara keeps laughing as he leaves the room as if to say that he doesn't need any to make things work out. Can't believe him! After that, I met with Furukawa in the courtyard as I always do.
角原さんはお誘いしなかったんでしょうか？
He went off on his own when he heard that we were eating bread from the cafeteria. He says he's tired of it or something. He's probably just cornering people and pestering them for lunch money regardless. That's the kind of guy he is. All he cares about is what'll make him happy. Once he gets bored, he stops caring.
そうなんですか？
Yeah. We both sit down on the stone steps and begin eating our bread. I stare at Furukawa's face and profile with my mouth slightly agape, watching as she gobbles up her bread. What is Furukawa to me? Is she really just a curiosity? Nothing more? No, that's not it. She was the one who called me down the time I ran away from my old man too. She probably didn't mean to do it at all, but when I saw her smile, it brought me back to my senses. Even when I'm going through a tough time, it's like all she needs to do is smile and I'm fine. That's why... If you're just gonna be crying all alone otherwise, call me over. I told her that. That's right. Well, it hasn't been long since we first met. I feel like we've really been helping each other out, sticking up for one another. Done eating your bread? Furukawa looks in my direction. Our eyes meet. I wonder if she figured out that I've been looking at her this whole time. What is it? I tried to act cool as I replied to her with a question of my own.
はい。一つだけ聞いていいですか？
Sure, as many as you want.
角原さんのことですけど。
Tsunohara?
はい。どうして部活動を嫌ってるんでしょうか？
Did he tell you that?
はい。初めてお会いした時に言ってました。部活動してる人たちが忌まわしいとか。それが岡崎さんと角原さんが共通することだって。岡崎さんが部活動を嫌っていた理由は聞きました。でも角原さんの理由はまだ知らないです。
It's just like he said. He and I are the same.
どういうことでしょうか？
He was in a club as a first year too, but he got in a fight with a student from another school and got suspended over it. He was eventually dropped from the varsity team, so he just quit the club since there wasn't a place for him in it any longer.
そうだったんですか。ならやっぱり角原さんにもいてほしいです。そんな気持ちよくわかりますから。みんなで一つの目標に向かって頑張る。
Maybe you're right. I returned to the classroom and Tsunohara shortly followed suit.
すげえ腹いっぱい。今日800円のうどん付きのカツ丼食ったんだぜ。午後からはよく寝られそうだよ。ん？
Yeah, sweet dreams. I wonder if this is when I can pull another prank on him. After classes end, Furukawa starts rehearsing for the information session inside the club room. Both Tsunohara and I sit on the floor watching her practice.
こんなことしてる場合なのかね。説明会だってできないかもしれないのにさ。
I ignore him and continue to watch Furukawa in silence as she earnestly tackles the challenge ahead of her, all the way until the sun begins to set in the west sky. Another night in Tsunohara's room. Tsunohara? He's nowhere to be found. Maybe he's in the bathroom. I settle down at my usual spot and begin reading magazines.
角原？
I hear a voice from the hallway. It's Misai.
角原？いないの？
Nope.
電話。
He's not here! Her incessant yelling begins to drive me so crazy that I can see her crawling under the kotatsu or just plain throwing herself out the window.
妹さんから。
Gah, I jumped to my feet. Little sister? He has a little sister? I never knew. Still, she's related to Tsunohara, so she's probably awful. But Tsunohara has a somewhat feminine face himself, so I'm sure his little sister didn't turn out looking too bad. But when I think about Tsunohara's personality...
お兄ちゃん、私を。
She'd probably be the kind of girl who's a certain way one minute, then totally different the next. Not just Tsunade either, but appearance as well. About Tsunahara talks to her.
よう妹久しぶりだな
Or something like that would happen. What a terrifying thought. Those two monsters communicating with one another somewhere in secret? So I curl up into a little
いる
ball.
んじゃない。
Misai Sans opened the door without even asking first. She looks down at me. I'm a Kazuki, not Tsunahara.
親しいでしょ。代わりに要件聞いてあげてよ。
Why me?
なんか大事な用みたいなんだもの。あの兄にしては礼儀正しいちゃんとした子よ。
Seriously?
だからほら。
I stand up reluctantly. I go into the hallway and pick up the phone, which is still off the hook. Gah!
何？
Seems as though I can greet her as I would anyone else. Hello?
お兄ちゃん？
Yes, that's right. This is your brother speaking, the largest stain on your life. Please forgive this horrible brother of yours.
何言ってるの？
She brushes my comments aside.
あのねお兄ちゃん、そっち行くよ。いい？
There? What are you talking about?
もちろんそこの寮だよ。
Sorry, my little sister. I'm actually locked up right now. I slipped up and got myself
ま
arrested.
たそうやって逃げる。今度は本当に行くんだからね。いつからが都合いい？
The weekend. I answer her without
じ
thinking.
ゃあ今週の土曜日、夕方に着くようにするね。お土産は何がいい？時間ないから早く行って。
A dogu?
了解。じゃあね。
Beep, beep, beep. She hung up. What did I just say there at the end? Can't be anything important. I walk back to the room.
よっ女にかけてたのか
Tsunahara had returned. I guess that'd be half right.
半分女じゃあ残りの半分は何なんだよ
Mech. Or a ship. Or a train. You know the answer.
ヒントくれヒント
A hint? Kill!
ますますわからないんだけど
Human but not.
マジかよすんげえ知り合いがいいんだなお前
This is your little sister.
何が
The person I was just talking to on the phone.
って誰の妹か人じゃないんだよってキーって何なんだよってなんでお前が僕の妹と話してるんだよでツッコミどころが多すぎるだろ
I stop reading the magazine to lift my head with an expression painted on my face that says, Ugh, why do you keep talking? Are you
お
done?
前ね
He grabs me by the base of my neck and flails me around. Let go of me, you idiot. Yosai-san told me to get the phone for you.
向こうからかかってきたのか
That's right.
なんて言ってた
That she's come to visit.
僕に聞けって言ってくれたよな
Well, actually, Tsunahara, I want you to stay calm when I tell you this.
なんだよ
I pretend to be you and your sister believed me. And when I told her that this weekend was open, you said she'd be here Saturday evening. It's your own fault, you know, not meeting her unless someone does something like this for you.
おせっかい焼きの友達っぽく振る舞うなお前妹のこと何も知らないだろ
You're right about that. She's still firmly in the realm of fantasy to
お
me.
前の想像の域からは永遠に達しねえよ言っておくが普通の子だぞ
Oh, really?
ああ普通の女の子だちょっと兄思いのな
Ew.
いいセリフでしょ
So what's wrong with your sister coming here?
あいつの目的はまずいんだよ
She has a goal?
あああいつは僕が元気かどうか確かめに来るんだよ
What's wrong? You're doing so great. It's disgusting.
うん健康面はなって死ぬほど元気ってどんなだよ
So she's not worried about your health, she's worried
あ
about your talents as an actor in shows.
違うよ
Okay, what is it then?
精神面だよあいつ僕がさサッカーやってるのを応援しててくれたしさそれにバカでもサッカー上手ければ進学できるんだぞって僕威張ってたからさ
Also, I realized that you're an idiot.
あるよ。放っておいてくださいよ。だからさ、今の状況すんげえ心配してんだ。
You go home for New Year's and stuff to see her, don't you?
いや、今年は帰ってねえよ。それに僕、家だと見え張ってだからあいつ自分の目で僕の普段の姿を見て。
So how old's your little sister?
唐突な質問ですよね。
Just answer me.
13。
Which would make her a second year junior high school student. Isn't she in school right now? How's she able to visit?
サボりかよ。
So she's like her brother in that aspect at
鉄
least.
砲玉みたいなところはな。
What does that make you, a cap
い
gun?
ちいち補足せんでください。
Anyway, what are you gonna do?
どうするも何も来るんだろ。
Don't ask me.
あんたが決めたんでしょ。
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot.
どうすりゃいいんだよ。
Just show her how well you're doing.
どうやってだよ。
How about I beat the living daylights out of you while you sit there and laugh?
それ病んでるよ。
Yeah. And how about I beat the living daylights out of you while you act like it's something to say that won't work on
ど
me?
うして僕が殴られまくる案しかないんだよ。
You're so picky, you know that?
そういう意味の元気じゃないって言ってるだろ。つまり夢破れた僕が違う幸せを見つけているかって問題なんだよ。
Something else to make you happy, eh? I stared at Tsunohara's face. What kind of happiness is being visited upon this guy's life right now? There's nothing.
何がだよ。
Oh, I'm just saying there's no happiness in your life.
軽くすんげえきついこと言ってるんですけど。
Tsunohara sighs deeply and scratches his head. Well, don't let yourself feel down. You reap what you sow, right?
100%お前のせいでしょ。
No, I'm talking about there being no happiness in your life.
軽くきついこと繰り返してるんですけど。ああ。
Tsunohara's shoulders drop even lower. Well, I suppose I did sow some of the seeds. I really don't want to, but I'll make it work out somehow.
マジかってなんかその前のセリフが腑に落ちなかったけど。
Yeah, just leave it to me. We place the final parts into the head, the eyes. Now the junk doll is complete. Done! The girl lies down, stretches her tired limbs. I stay in place, facing the doll in anticipation for it to begin moving. It's a clumsy, misshapen figure, sure. Its arms are of different lengths, and the bottom of its mouth is protruding. What a funny face. Nevertheless, it's a new friend, someone to be a companion with. So I'll just have to ignore the fact that it looks a little silly. I keep waiting. My new companion doesn't move though, even after waiting for it a while. The girl sits up from the floor. She joins me in looking at the unmoving doll. Perhaps we need to do something special to make it start moving. I tried to remember the first thing I did. That's right, I practiced walking. Since this is my dream, I feel as though I need to be the first one to teach it this. So that's what I'll do. I'll walk a short distance away from her and clap my hands just as she once did for me. To signal that even a newborn can understand, come here. My hands make a dull thunk as I clap them together. The doll makes no attempt to stand. I continue to clap my hands together. Still, it shows little signs of engaging. Its head hangs low, almost as if dead. The girl is now looking at me as I clap my hands. I don't know how long she's been watching. She slides over on her knees, then hugs me with so much force I almost fall over. Then she cries, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She repeats the words again and again. Tell you what, I'll leave. I'm gonna leave this stream off here. And oh wow, I thought I'd been streaming for a lot longer than I actually did. Thank you guys for watching.